Ready now. Hey everyone.
Down. That thing. Just
I got your back, guys.
I thought that would be fun. You guys didn't like that one? No? Is that not cool?
Okay, we're fine.
We're in it, baby. We're back.
baby.
Oh my
Welcome
God.
to the premiere.
Welcome.
Wow.
Type in chat for hashtag Generation Fantasy on all of your favorite platforms. We have missed you so much, and we're back. We're gonna be back every Tuesday for 15 weeks for season 1 of Generation Fantasy. Welcome. We're into our recess. We're all the recess. You're indoors. We're gonna play some Dungeons and Dragons for you today.
The bit has died. We just have to move on.
The bit is reborn.
Okay.
Is what I would say.
Okay.
I am very pumped to get around town and learn about our campaign and what we're doing, but we can't do that if we don't know the good folks I'm going to be playing at this here table with. And I'm so excited to reintroduce them to you because they started the bane of my life and became my best friends. Let's meet them. No, I was just kidding. Solani's always been beautiful to me. I don't have
I'm still your rival. Don't even act like we've moved to that arc yet. Yeah.
I'm excited to see how many player characters we get through this season.
I just imagine you were going to say other people's names at that point. David Duchovny, Sidney Poitier, Maya Angelou.
Those are all people in my dream D&D table. But I want to.
That's the dream rotation.
I'd like to introduce my sweet dear friends for you. And I think we're just gonna go down. We're just gonna go in a little upside down rainbow. Also, maybe a smiley face. TK, let's start with you.
Upside down. Oh man, that should be on the Rorschach, right? What do you see? Upside or smiley face?
It's TK. What were we?
Tell me about you. Okay. Tell me about you. Your name and where we can find you, where we can support you. And then last time we started with pie, so this time I deem cake. Favorite kind of cake.
We started with pie last time. Did we?
Yep, I went back and I watched the first intro.
Whoa, that is
Katie
some
May, I
research.
put it in the I put it in the session notes.
No, but enjoy the nostalgia. You can watch me being really
You don't have
upset.
to watch us.
I don't read. I'm gay.
And
Anyways,
Kate.
Is that? Are we
I'm
starting that?
TK. Don't find me.
Okay.
Cake. Let me think. Cake. Just okay. So I'm not gonna say cheesecake because there's just a lot of controversy surrounding whether or not that's a cake.
Oh.
But I will say, if not cheesecake, then a Black Forest chocolate cake.
Black Forest is a great choice. Carlos, introduce yourself.
Yo, what's up,
Wait, do you have to
everyone?
introduce your character or no?
We'll get to them in a second. We'll get to
Fuck it.
them in a second.
Fuck them kids. Those kids are dead.
The dawn.
Yo, everyone, what's up? My name's Carlos. I'm a streamer on the wild side of Twitch. Yeah, I like cake.
Those ankle.
Were you
I
not
realize you rebranded in between these.
It's called a
cats.
rebrand.
I like it. You could be Bad Boy Recess. I'll
Bad
I'll
boy
toss that
recess
off to you.
in the
I'm-
house. Favorite cake. I don't really eat sweets that much. If cheesecake was allowed and not so controversial, I would probably say cheesecake as well.
Cheesecake
but
is good.
I'm not going to. I used
After
to
the
get.
quiche incident, I think that's.
I'd fuck with a
Quiche
quiche.
is not a pie.
You know what? I used to get like maybe like between like me and my cousins and my sister, someone would get once a year a cake that had like a layer of strawberries and a layer of bananas, and it's just basically like plain white cake. It's probably like the cheapest thing that they sell in whatever. But man, every now and then it pops into my head and I just really want it. Like just like one layer strawberry.
Like a trifle.
Yeah, it's kind of like, I think so. Yeah, and it's just like regular angel food cake with like frosting or whatever,
Yeah,
but like
that's
they
what
have
it sounds like. It sounds like
layer
a
of-
like angel, like a circle of it, and then they put like fruit, and then maybe like
Yeah.
a syrup or something.
Yeah, it's
and
like
then like whipped cream on top.
it's like a pudding, a layer of like pudding and banana,
Yeah, that's a
banana
trifle.
things, and then like yeah, it's like a Big Mac cake. And man, I think about that all the time. I think about Big Mac cake constantly.
Damn, I should have said lasagna was my favorite cake.
Fuck yeah.
Lasagna? Yeah, baby.
That's
Wait,
pretty good.
Good
Solani.
fucking cake.
Hi, I'm Solani. My favorite cake is red velvet
Ooh.
because it's like the even unhealthier version.
Yeah,
of chocolate.
it's a sexy
Yeah.
chocolate.
And
It's
it's got
good.
cream cheese frosting.
That's the sexy kind of cheese.
There's a cut.
Don't even try to
Sexier
argue with that,
cheese.
Katie.
Don't even
try
it. Mm.
No, why you're always trying to
Yeah.
argue.
I was gonna yes and making that
Whatever-
cheese sexy, but it doesn't need it. It's sexy
Yeah,
as it is.
what other cheese would you like spread for like Valentine's Day? Fucking Munster, get out of here.
I don't like the way you said spread.
Yeah,
It sounded aggressive.
I almost said speaking of aggressively spreading was
I
didn't want to get fired.
I'm so good at keeping
What an
my legs
incredible day
together
for
on
me.
that train. How dare you put that slander? Hi, I'm Masood. I am not a spreader of whatever you might think it might be. God, that makes me sound so the opposite. Thanks.
He's a timid
Uh,
spreader at best.
Get out
I
of
like
here.
that Katie thought by not doing the joke the way they had planned, it would not have the same effect as if they explained the joke. And yet
Let's
here we
bail
are.
I have impulse control issues.
I'm on the yeah, it's fine. I'm on the internet on
Wow.
Marood Boy on Twitter. I'm here with these folks. I'm so excited. And my favorite cake. I think I might have said it earlier, and I'll say it again. It's ice cream cake, y'all. Like it's there. It's
But like
the
any
best.
particular kind or just any
Sweet,
cake that has ice cream built into it?
I ideally any cake that has ice cream built into it, but I'm a particular fan of the tall, dark, and delicious from Cold Stone Creamery. It's got layers of devil's food cake, sweet cream ice cream, and brownies and chocolate ice cream with Oreo cookies wrapped in a fluffy white frosting and cascading fudge ganache. Yes, I have it pulled up as an extra tab.
Oh, I was about to say, I was like,
Wow.
wow. I'm like, Masood's gonna have diabetes because he knew it like everything on that thing. Like
What if he
that
said all
dude.
of that and then he pulled a plate of it?
Yeah, right.
Don't worry, I'm ready for tonight.
He read it
kids.
like the spokesman for that. Like someone pays him to eat this dessert constantly.
Yeah,
Masood is
my
not quite.
kidneys.
He's at precisely the sound level that we prefer.
Is that the right volume for me?
A little on the more quiet side.
Uh.
All right, and so those are my four little players, my four big players, my four regular sized players. I'm sorry, I realized that I have a lot of
I'm a
responsibility
big lad now.
to keep you safe, and I have to take that seriously now.
Who said that?
As a dungeon master, I'm saying usually as a player I show up to these with like 3 Red Bulls and just like some
Yeah.
Doritos for the break. But I've got a banana and water over here. I'm
Yo,
a new
thank goodness.
person.
Finally
I
hydrating.
stepped up to the task.
Heck yeah.
Come for me, DM Daddy.
Yes, that's me, DM Daddy. Cam the DM Daddy. I'm Katie May. I use she, they pronouns. You can find me at Twitter at OKKatieMay. I'm going to be your dungeon master for this lovely adventure. But what is this adventure? Why, it's Generation Fantasy, a new homebrewed D&D 5e campaign about, well, I don't think I should tell them. I think they'll find out. But I think what they need to know right now is that usually when we play D&D, we go on these big adventures. We get taken to a far, far away place. But when we start today, it's going to feel much, much closer to home in the small town of Jenkins, Nebraska. If you missed some of our world building streams, we built this world of Jenkins, Nebraska all for us. It is a loving town that we built from the ground up and that we are all now going to get ready to play in. But before we do that, Carlos, if you will bring us over to the contacts page.
The contacts page is...
I'm going to ask everyone what I'm going to say is we're going to go around. You're going to introduce your character and you are going to tell me about how their spring break was in Jenkins, Nebraska.
iPhones had top 5s? Oh, okay. Oh. Oh, yeah, that was a thing. Oh.
It's a good thing we have captions.
You're right.
I was just thinking.
It's back now.
Okay, great.
Yeah, sorry. I switched scenes. I didn't add it to this scene though.
Okay, cool. So we're gonna all right, we're back. Carlos has a lot of power plays. You gotta stay ready for him. Carlos is gonna
we're back. Okay.
This is the first time we've run this. There's a lot of interesting things that we're not showing on this one that will be in future ones, so we got to work out these kinks first.
Yeah, we're an
so cool.
Making the sauce. We're making a good, visually nice looking show. We're working very hard.
I want the third one.
Okay, so you can have the third column. Everyone, go ahead.
Pick the fourth one.
Who wants to go first and tell me about their character and how their spring break went?
Everyone got called up by the teacher.
Yeah. I can go first.
Okay, before you go first,
here's the trap.
You've activated my trap.
Before we start, I wanted to say thank you to Roll20 for sponsoring our show. Thank you very much. A real fun, quick thing for you pro subscribers out there. Did you know that you can actually go out and try the mobile beta right now? Here it is on my phone. See? If Solani wanted to play, she could just click on Kaya right now. This is Generation Fantasy.
But she doesn't want to play. Sorry.
Oh, she don't?
Yeah,
she don't?
And so I if I rolled, it would show up here, but I actually can't roll because we have another important thing to talk about. And that's the fact that, I can't believe we've actually kept this a secret for this long. None of the players know what their character sheet looks like right now.
I have no idea. We have no idea.
They swapped partners and the other person made them the character sheet. Since we live in Jenkins, Nebraska, there's no need for the magical and fantastical. So you don't know where your abilities lie and what they are. It's time for us to discover them. You're young and fresh and on the brink of an adventure.
Huzzah!
As
we're ready to learn.
As you attempt your skills for the first time, you will find out what they are, where they lie. And then hopefully, who knows, you will come to magic and you will eventually learn the entire contents of your character sheet. But for now, you don't know. So, let's see. Kent, you said you would go first.
Yeah. What do you want to
tell me about yourself?
So who I am, and what I got up to over spring break is the question, correct?
Yep.
Well, sorry. Hello, I'm Kent Vanderbilt. It's delightful to meet you, and I'm sure it's delightful to meet me. I, as you know, am one of the Vanderbilts in town. Our family, I'm sure as you're aware, has the Vanderbilt estate. We've been around and involved in Jenkins, well, since its beginning. Perhaps there would be no Jenkins without the Vanderbilts, much like our great nation would not be one without our legacy. And what I got up to in spring break, nothing crazy, nothing wild. I wouldn't give for some shenanigans or a hootenanny to have gone down, but I spent most of my time just swimming laps, trying to stay in shape. I want to be able to walk on at Stanford. I want to be able to walk on to the water polo team. So I've been watching a lot of YouTube, doing a lot of practice at home. And I think I got a shot. Most people don't know, but most of the Olympic team for America's water polo team comes from Stanford. And so that's the direct line to being just great at everything.
I don't like him. Can I say that now? Can I? Is this the part where
Carlos's turn.
Did I get
Nebraska.
the top 5 order right? Or is Kent first, Omo second, by you?
Make me last. Whatever it is, I'm still playing around with this thing behind the scenes.
Oh no, it's just of your top 5.
Oh,
you can
okay,
go last. Yeah.
Mom,
Okay.
Dad.
I'm working on it. I can't remember what Kent's best friend is, but I'm searching thegenerationfantasy.com. If anyone wants
Bradley.
Bradley, thank you.
Oh yeah, Bradley. I can't wait for you to meet Bradley. I'm working on Bradley behind the scenes. Cool. So that is Kent Vanderbilt, heir to the Vanderbilt heir. Kent, I have a question for you.
Mhm.
Are you already 18 or are you about to turn 18?
I just turned 18 over spring break.
What was the party like?
I didn't do anything. You know, it's not that big of a deal. I'll do something once I graduate. It'll be big. My parents were out of town. Everyone was kind of doing their own thing. And I was working. I was just working on my water polo. I'm sorry, what?
Nothing.
You know, Bradley was out
so
of town. You know, it was a whole
Right.
thing.
Bradley went out of town? Okay.
Well, yeah.
Okay. All right. So who am I meeting next? Who wants to tell me about their spring break?
TK does.
I was making that face and smiling as I was muting my mic so that I could type something into the Zoom chat.
Oh boy.
Sounds like our valedictorian does though.
Okay, valedictorian, Solani. Why don't you introduce Kaya?
Hi. I'm Kaya. Nice to meet you. What are we talking? What are we saying? What we did during spring break?
Yep.
I mean, okay, did we settle on whether or not midterms are before or after spring break?
They were before. Finals are actually coming up here in a few weeks.
Okay.
There's like a month left in school.
Okay, sweet. Let's see. What did I do for spring break? I spent a lot of time with Dad, helping him go through midterm stuff and just finalize those things, and made him dinner every night because he doesn't eat otherwise. He does. He just doesn't eat very well otherwise. And then we had, let's see. I did convince him to go out to the movies a couple times. That was nice. And other than that, just hang out at home, read, like I usually do.
All right. Thank you,
Why
Kaya,
do
for
you
telling
look
me what you did over
disappointed?
spring break. No, I'm not disappointed at all. Please
It's
don't.
completely normal to just want to stay home during spring break. It's not because I don't have friends. Like,
No, both of
Why would you look
I
at
think
me
both
like
of
that?
You, I think both you and Kent have friends, and I would never.
why would you put us in the same sentence?
Yeah, and
Anyway.
excuse me, how dare you conflate the two of us in any manner?
I love
Well,
her
that's-
so much. I love her so much.
Okay, all right. So I'm glad that you two had an equally productive spring breaks. Carlos, will you zoom out so everybody can see all the phones?
Oh yeah.
And then TK or Carlos, tell me about your character and their spring break.
Carlos asked to go last, so I will go ahead and go third.
There you go.
It's not really a fair question though, because Bayou doesn't have spring break. So while everybody else was on spring break, Bayou was spending spring break cleaning up after everybody else's spring break.
Yep.
Just a normal week.
Is this your this is how many years you been out of school now?
Dropped out sophomore year.
Sophomore year.
Mhm.
So second no spring break.
Yep.
Hurt less than the first?
They don't hurt at all. Why would you ask that?
Okay. And
Okay. Okay.
so, it is. Oh, I almost went over our sweet Omo. No legal identifying name yet, though. I will say, not that I've been told.
Oh man. Sorry, I just thought something. Sorry.
The fact that Omo doesn't have a cell phone.
Yeah, he doesn't have a cell phone,
He
so he
doesn't
would
have
just
a top 5.
he would have top 5 telephone numbers. So can I just put telephone numbers? Can I just put numbers in here?
Absolutely.
Yeah, you can.
Because he
You
just
gotta know what they
thought
mean.
about that. I was like,
Oh my
Omo
God.
doesn't have a cell phone.
because he just has like a pager.
Yeah.
Right?
Uh-huh.
So-
That's you call, bud. Do you just have a pager?
Yeah.
Or it's
Yeah.
a Motorola Razor, like a really old phone.
He's not good enough for that. So I think it
It's
would
like
be
2017, and
Ooh, that moved.
okay.
Can I move this to a different line? Because I keep moving it.
What do you keep moving?
Our faces.
Yeah, I think it needs to go on the map layer. It's not a big deal.
Yeah, that's totally fine.
Fuck.
So his top 5, 1, the library. The library's gotta be on my speed dial for sure. Okay.
I got you for this. I
Okay,
got this.
hear me out. Family Video, number 2, because they have the best VHS tapes there is. What else? Oh, I know. Crazy Larry's Pizza Shop. That's number 3 when I need that late night fuel.
What about the
Will someone go
newspaper?
put Crazy
The
Larry's
newspaper, yeah.
Pizza Shop on the map?
I'm working on it. I'm working on it.
Thanks.
Okay. Number 4. It's got to be my sister. She's definitely got to be in there. She always, she's a little bit older than me. Okay, and number 5. Hear me out. Okay, hear me out. Number 5. They never pick up. It's a number that I found on a street lamp once, and I keep calling it. I feel like the handwriting's very similar to a lot of handwriting that I'm seeing around town. Okay, yeah, my top 5.
All right.
Mystery
Thank you for
number.
your top 5.
I'm gonna put it in here as for a good time.
For a good time. Call.
No,
What was
look
the
at,
second one? I got
for a horrible
library. What's the second one?
The sister?
The
Was
sister-
the
No,
sister four?
sister-
Sister's 4.
Second
It
one.
was the video.
Crazy Larry's. Oh, the
Family Video.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Right next to Crazy Larry's Pizza Shop. What is
Nice.
this one?
can,
One
the,
sec.
can,
I
can the
gotta
shop be spelled like the old English?
Yes, of course it can.
Two
How
P.
dare you ask that of me?
Crazy
Fuck.
Pizza Shop.
It's a
Okay.
shoppy.
Yeah.
So that didn't stress me out at all. I'm glad to hear about your top 5, your top 5 in your pager. Are you wearing a cast right now?
Yeah, always wear
Was-
my cast.
When's the last time you got your cast changed out?
Ooh. Okay, hear me out. I think I remember the last time I got my cast changed out was when I was 13 years old, but I got a feeling this isn't the same cast, okay? This isn't the same one.
It smells so bad in there.
There's a Twizzler. I had an
It is.
itch.
You put a Twizzler?
Yeah,
in
it got
2008.
lost.
In
Ants in there.
I
2008.
put,
Itches.
first I got it wet, and I untwizzled it, obviously.
Oh, that's so bad.
And then
I
retwizzled
put
it
I
inside.
put it in there because that's get retwizzles inside.
Oh god. So
I
vile.
fucking love this stupid boy.
Right.
It's good. It's good.
I fucking hate your stupid boy.
He's
Anyways.
getting more and more into like Winnegarland, which I love.
No, this is a unique kind of terror.
This is a
that
feral
is designed
ready
to be
for.
wrought against me
good.
specifically.
I
Well-
can't just have sister in your pager.
What's her name?
What's your sister's name?
Her name is Felicia.
Ooh.
What a good name.
That is a good name. Good job, Carlos.
Thanks.
No by Felicia jokes in the chat. I will know and I will find you and beat you up.
Yeah, that's too easy for our kind.
Mhm.
Yeah.
we only make elite jokes here, so
What?
buckle the fuck up for some elite jokes. All right. Then I think, I heard about your spring breaks. I think that they went well.
Wait, did we hear almost spring break, or did Omo just
Oh,
talk about
did
it?
you have a
Yeah,
fucking
top
spring
five.
break? Sorry, pal. Oh man.
Nobody
that
else
wasn't spring
explained their
break,
top
though.
5, but
Also, will you tell me if will you tell me about how you're doing?
Wait, what?
what?
Will you tell me about
blinked
your
out.
spring break and how Meow Meow is going?
Oh, meow meow.
Oh yeah. Okay. So Meow Meow's on a really tight schedule, so like I don't like to interrupt it. So he's totally used to me picking him up in the morning, so I have to follow that no matter what. He does not like going home with me, although he will. And in that case, he just sleeps in my sister's old dollhouse, which is pretty cool. It's all tricked out. I got him that little skateboard. He's got a bunch of my little kickflip skateboards.
He's got, like, a
He
tech
doesn't
pack?
use them, but I
Whoa.
feel like it's just more of a decor type thing for him. Yeah. What did I do? I don't know. Maybe I collected a bunch of clues this entire spring break when everyone was off, like, I don't know, being a sheep. When they were grazing the entire time. Think about it.
Omo doesn't eat. What?
Oh,
I'm gonna die the first episode.
He's grazing. Yeah, that's
Omo was the original Q,
Two
actually.
of these kids are looking to get beat up.
I think we all just have 0 friends. I think that's.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
I'm glad to hear that about all of you. All right, so I'm glad you've had. Sorry, and what did you do on your spring break?
Oh, I hung out and collected clues every morning. Woke up, collected clues.
Okay, so then actually let's you and actually I'll set it down on this page. If you're collecting clues, you feel like that's investigation, right?
Yeah, for sure.
All
I should
right,
get
so
paid
I'm
for this.
gonna deal the first card of the show, and I'm really excited about that. We're gonna
Yeah.
find out the first ever stat of the show. Carlos, you do not know what your investigation skill is, but I'm going to show it to you now, and then we can go ahead and get that investigation roll, and we'll just add it. So here it is. You have a 1 in investigation. As Omo. So if you want to go ahead and roll a d20, and then I will deal this card to you so you can have it and hold it and keep it and remember it.
Hold, keep, remember.
Whichever of those things you want to do, but go ahead and
Emboss.
give me an investigation roll.
D20.
You just have business cards, Omo investigations +1.
I don't get a athletics check for all my water polo.
Idiots. What'd you get? Sweet pal? A
13
plus 1, so a 14.
Nice.
Okay. So I think you learned a rumor. And I think you learned a rumor about some dark shipments.
Ooh.
You finally heard the rumor, and you're finally getting word that there are dark shipments that happen during the nighttime in Jenkins. And that U-Town is where it all ends up.
U-Town?
Mm-hmm. U-Town is this derelict college campus in the heart of the city that was evacuated due to several things. But it has now become sort of this alt-punk, new place to be. But your parents, I will say, Omo, your parents, who are Brightwood Grove community members, they fucking hate U-Town. And they would be furious if you ever stepped foot there.
Because they hate the truth.
That is
An opinion.
that is a matter of opinion.
So I just heard shipments non-specific. Where did I get this where did I hear this information from?
I'd actually love to hear about that. How does Omo go about getting sources? Does Omo, hit the streets, talk to people because something tells me no?
No, not at all.
Yeah, are you on the blogs? Are you like looking at everyone's social media constantly? Like
Yes.
what is the
Constantly
without a
looking
cell
at
phone?
social media. Oh yeah, I mean they let you into like any electronics store, and you can just log into whatever thing that they have, any browser that they have. So that's easy.
Right.
Also,
Okay.
the library is a great place too. But I I also think how like they always say like you could tell a lot of person from their trash. I think Omo just like pushes over people's trash cans and try to go through it, but like it doesn't give any rational clues of anything good. So I would say he found it from someone's trash can. He found something that looks like some type of scrolled out note on a scratch sheet of paper that looked very shady and suspicious. But I don't know. Maybe I don't know whose house that is. So that's another part of the investigation.
I will tell you that you were in Maple Ridge
Maple Ridge.
when you found that, but you don't remember where at.
Gotcha.
So, let's start with you, Momo, since we're over here. So the spring break week, it's finished. It's happened. You had a great time doing investigating and nothing else from what it sounds like. And then we've heard everyone's spring break. We're ready to go, right, sweet gamers? Ready to dive right in?
Yes.
Let's do it.
All right.
Ooh.
So, Omo, you are a responsible adult, in which I would like to say that you work morning shifts at your aunt's and uncle's bakery, Morning Joe's, which is very responsible of you, I must say. We can actually head over to the locations view, and we can see Morning Joe's and Spring Summit High right next to each other. So it's Monday. It's Monday after spring break, so it's going to be kind of rough because you're getting back into schedule. But you've got the morning shift at the donut shop before school starts. Mm-hmm. So you're all the way in Brightwood Grove. That's like, it's not all the way across town to get to school, but it's a pretty fair distance. So tell me a bit about what Omo's morning routine looks like as you get ready for school. Do you talk to your parents at all? Do you talk to your sister at all? Do you just quietly just jam? What's the morning routine look like?
Yeah, I think he gets up at the last moment possible, and it's start to like very instantaneous. He's not sitting there. He's not thinking. He's not groggy or whatever. He's up. He opens up his daily journal, his home journal. He writes down his dreams for the day that he had last night. Tries to make little notes on things to look up later at the library, what they can possibly mean.
All your teeth fell out in your dream last night.
I mean, my parents must probably got to treat me a lot better than they are right now. I mean, that's got to be what that means. Mm-hmm. Side note, that's what I say whenever Serena tells me her dreams. I always tell her, you know what that means, right? You got to be nicer to me. Like I looked it up and looked it up on a dream site. It says you just got to be nicer to me. I'm like, it's weird. Anyways, I think he goes downstairs. His family is also up, almost like bright and sunny before him. So like if he's up at like 5 a.m. or whatever time it is, like his parents have already been up for like a half hour and they've already like made breakfast and got coffee going, and like they're bright and sunny too. And they're like,
yeah, as you head downstairs, you hear, "Oh Mo, good morning. Come do a sun salutation with us."
No time right now. I gotta head out. I will take.
Are they nudists? Just out of curiosity.
What?
Are they nudists? Just the first thing I think of.
Oh,
First thing of the day, nothing better than bathing your body in sunlight.
I don't think they are, but Katie, are they nudists?
No, they're not. No.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think he ignores all the food that they've made, and there's like basically an Omo cabinet like under the sink. Like there's probably like two sides of the sink. Like one side has like Comet and like chemicals and things to clean the floor, and then the other side is just like all his junk food that he has for like the day. So like there were definitely, I mean, Bang energy drink is definitely in there. He definitely has.
Actually,
yeah.
I got news. So all those snacks, you open the door, and all the food snacks are still there, but all your energy drinks are gone.
Hey, where's my Bang?
What's a Bang, sweetie?
Bang, Bang, the cans that I'm drinking, and like I kind of rattled the recycling. The Bang energy drinks.
Yes, well, sweetie, maybe if you tell me at least one of the chemicals in that soup you brought into the house, I will give you back the Bang energy.
Okay, hear me out. It doesn't matter what's inside the drink, Ma. What matters is what the drink does when it's inside me. I convert it to the good stuff.
No, honey, it's toxins. They're trying to trick you into thinking that they're not toxins. It's like all the men I dated in college.
Who's they? Who's they, Ma? You don't sound like you're in your right state when you talk like when you say things like that. When you say like they're trying. No one's out there trying to trick you. Okay, hear me out. I think people try to like make people believe that type of stuff, but in all reality, it's just like really good marketing.
You and I have a common enemy, honey, and it is marketing. However, I think you should really listen and take to heart what Dr. Lamb has to say about the work that he does. You know, I was offering to set you up a personal appointment. Now that you're an adult now, you can sit down one-on-one with him. We can plan your future. I mean, graduation's just a few weeks away.
No thanks. Don't need it. Don't like it. Don't want it. I'm going through the recycling bin, like shaking the can, see if there's like anything left in any of them. Like, don't need it. Don't like it. Don't want any part of it.
I put a green smoothie in the fridge for you, though. It'll help with the withdrawals.
I don't get withdrawals. That's something that's something that the
caffeine is a drug, honey. It's just a legal one. She's been saying this as she's been going through this yoga.
I'm like putting on my backpack. I'm like, propaganda is also a drug that you throw around here all the time, Ma. And then like I close the door. I like slam the door. And I open it back up and I kiss goodbye and then I leave again.
Yes, you were very quiet, like "love you, sweetie," as you head out. So how do you get to work?
The long way.
You fucking walk?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I have to. Well, I guess I would have my bike. So I guess I have a bike. I definitely don't drive because cameras and street lights and stuff like that. So I take the long way and I take a different path like every day just in case there's someone following me. Want to make sure I throw them off the trail. So today I think I take the long way and I go out of my way to go past the railroad. I go pick up Meow Meow at Zelda's and then I take a straight shot to Morning Joe's.
All right. You get to Morning Joe's and you start your shift. It is long and pretty uneventful, but right now I would actually like to go around in a circle real quick, and I'd like everyone to tell me one physical aspect about Joe's Diner that breathes life into this place. It could be about anything. It could be about the tiles on the floor. It can be about the paint on the outside. Just a physical aspect of Morning Joe's, the donut shop across the street from Spring Summit High, your high school. Let's go ahead and start with you, Masood.
I'd say how bright red the booth seats are. They're just like brilliantly red.
Bright red booth seats. Okay. TK.
Oh, you're muted.
Still muted.
I'm sorry, I'm taking notes.
My beautiful note taker.
Thank you.
The walls are like I think that Ms. Berger, whenever she first started redecorating the place, really wanted to go with she likes the idea of the Hamptons and like a seaside sort of thing. So there's like all the tile has like a mosaic of like seahorses and, and like
so red boots
starfish
and seahorse tiles.
Yeah, and it's like that. It's like that. It's like that aquamarine turquoise color, and it's got like little clumsy waves, but all the tiles are square, so all the waves are like really blocky.
Mhm.
Oh, that is very vivid.
Well, you asked.
Filani, tell me about an aspect of Morning Joe's.
They have a makeshift drive-through. So they basically, it was just like a building that had a side window, and like there's no building next to it on this side. So it's just the grass. So people just started driving.
They didn't even pave it. I
So
love it.
it's just, it's not even paved. It's just dirt now.
I love it.
And it's
There's
okay.
a donut place in my town exactly like that.
Oh, is it really? Does that
Hell
exist?
yeah.
Is that a thing?
Oh, I love
They
that for us.
eventually put gravel down
Oh my
because
God.
people's
An
trucks would
improvement.
get stuck in the mud.
I
Oh my
imagine they probably
God.
did that too. It's gravelly now.
It was called Leo's, and it was like a little cop. It had like a little cop holding a donut. Anyway, it's not a donut place anymore. I think it's a barbecue place now. But yeah, they put in a drive-through, but they didn't have enough pavement, so
I
people
love it.
just run in the grass.
Oh no. Okay, Carlos, tell me an aspect about Morning Joe's.
At Morning Joe's, so that I just imagine there being racks of donuts on like different shelves. You can go in and out or whatever. But the people that are really in the know and are friends with people who work at Morning Joe's have been known to order a drop donut, which is a donut that they put on the lowest shelf that gets the frosting, the sprinkles, everything else that falls throughout the day.
Oh
It
shit.
goes on one donut, and it's just like a master. And then like you take two of them together and you make a drop donut like together.
That sounds
Those
amazing.
those are the cool donuts.
Just put a fucking like burger in there and then charge $18 for that.
Get out of here!
Hello, Brooklyn. We
gentrify.
have a
I'm with
new
you.
restaurant.
Shark Tank.
Lunch lads came in there and was like, okay,
I approve.
"You guys want to make money?"
And so I think you start your shift at Morning Joe's. And now I have to go to the person who will take over your shift when you start school, Mo, which means I'm heading over to Bayou Morrison, living over in Hickey Park. Tell me a bit about how the morning time in your abode feels. So early morning.
Oof. Yeah. Bayou starts work around. Actually, Bayou's not starting work right now. Morning Joe's is their last shift. So they're actually, if it is 5 a.m. when Oma wakes up, that means that I just got off shift over at the Overlook Lodge. From cleaning up after dinner service and whatever party they're throwing. So that means that I gotta go make sure that the kids get up and are on time for their bus, make sure all their permission slips are signed, make sure I looked over all their homework, make sure they got food, and then go over to Morning Joe's for my shift.
Right. So you're just getting back home when you brush shoulders with Savannah, your oldest younger sibling.
Yeah.
She brushes shoulders with you. You can tell that she's probably been up for a while because her makeup looks painstakingly done. And her hair is looking really nice and she looks very like pristine and put together. And she bumps into you as she's walking past. She says, "Oh, sorry, good morning. I'm just heading to school early."
Oh, yeah. Is it Monday?
Yes, it's Monday.
Oh, cool. Did you have a report card or something I needed to sign, or
We don't even do that anymore. We
Jesus.
just report cards anymore.
Thank God. I was afraid I forgot about your report card. Shit. Does Glenn have a test?
I don't know, but I'm sure you'll figure it out. I'm gonna go.
Yeah, he's smart. That's fine. Okay, yeah, go.
They're
don't-
just in the house. I don't think they're awake yet, but
that's fine.
Stephanie's picking me up in like 3 minutes. I'm gonna go meet her.
Do you have money for lunch?
Yeah, I think I took it out of your wallet last night.
Black wallet or the
not
blue
like
wallet?
Carlos with the quick thumbs up on it.
I do not like her. How old is she?
It was she's 15.
Okay.
She's like, I looked in the black wallet and then there was none, so I took it out of the blue wallet. And she keeps going. She's like, but I had to look good today because I think today Mitchell might ask me to prom and then I'm gonna get to go to prom. And so yeah, of course I have to look good. And then if he says yes, we're gonna go out to lunch. So it's like,
cool. You know, with a name like Mitchell, he sounds like an asshole. So maybe think twice.
Your name is Bayou.
All right. Well, you know.
All right. Have a good shift.
Cool. Bayou's immediately gonna go to their room and check the blue wallet.
Like $40 have been taken out of here. Like an inconsiderate amount of money has
Oh.
So Bayou has different wallets for different bills that need to be paid.
Oh my god. Okay. And now $40 is gone from the internet or from the whatever electric.
Oh
bill.
yeah, for sure. It's probably like rent or something. It's like,
Yeah.
oh fuck.
Didn't need that.
Oh cool. I tell her the black wallet is the fun money wallet. Fuck man, come on.
You
I
have to
gotta put
hide
these
this
wallets
stuff.
somewhere else.
So you have about like 3 hours of peace before your shift starts.
Shower.
So you shower. You get
Different
the
uniform.
Different
Yeah.
uniform. You get the 2 kids ready. They're rambunctious. They only let you play VeggieTales in the morning, or else they both
Man,
get
come
really
on.
mean.
Nah, come on, man.
Even though VeggieTales is like bad.
Yeah.
Is
Well, and it's
stop
an
them.
old VHS, so like the thing is that nobody even services VHSs anymore. So I always I have to like take a paper towel roll that I like rolled up, and then I have to turn it in and rewind it myself because the rewind button doesn't work.
Yeah, it's like the same paper towel roll, and it just sits on top of the TV, ready for whenever you need it.
Yeah, that's right. I grew up in
I
the
like
late 80s.
if the paper towel roll had magic marker on it that said "Be kind, rewind" on it,
Yeah.
like as a joke,
Definitely.
like as a joke, like someone just wrote on it.
But isn't almost top 5 a video store in town?
Oh yeah,
A
Family
VHS
Video.
store?
Oh.
Didn't they
The
charge the
mystery
rewind tapes, though?
thickens. Oh no, I'm just kidding. So Bayou, I'm gonna say you have a quiet morning getting ready, and we'll visit you when it's time for school to start. But for now, I'm gonna head over to the sound of a door being opened abruptly as you hear it swing open. It hits the wall on the side of it, and you hear, "Get up! I'm already back from my run." As Kent, your dad, is in your bedroom.
Oh, Dad. I've been up for a little bit, you know. We're ready.
If you've been up, why aren't you working out?
Oh, did a double yesterday. You got to rest in between. You don't want to overwork it. You know how it is.
It's a cycle. You rest your legs when you're working your arms.
Right. I'll have to modify the push-pull. You know, what's... Can I just get a look at your planner and how you do your schedule? I think that'd be... Cool. I'll figure
You
it out.
can probably borrow your mom's if you want them.
Yeah, I'll see.
I don't like him either.
We're in Jenkins, Nebraska, Carlos. I don't think you're going to like many people. Here.
I don't like a lot of people, but I don't
Okay.
like him.
He's being shitty to another person you don't like. So do you like him more?
No,
Miami.
that's probably why he's a shitty person.
I see.
Does Kent get dropped off at school, or does Kent...
You can
drive
tell
himself?
me, did you get a car for your 18th birthday?
I did. Not even my 18th. I got it as 16. So my parents didn't have to drive me around anymore. And they got a new car, and I got the old family car. It's an Acura TLX 2012, baby. We can talk. We can.
I'm
talk
glad
about
you
it
said
tonight.
something, or else I would have given you a Hummer. So I'm
No.
glad.
I got it. It's a 2012
a Hummer
Acura TLX.
Whatever it is, it's a stretch.
No. Oh God, the Benz going up the mountain. Oh no. I was about to head out. I was, just getting things ready. First day back after spring break. How was your trip? How was your mom and how's your journey?
safe and sound. That's all that matters. But kid, I wanted to come here and talk to you. You understand that these next 3 weeks, they're going to be about performing at your best level, right?
100%. Finals are right around the bend. And this is, this is the tipping point. I haven't let senioritis settle in, and this is the final match to close a bookend, to leave victorious from here.
He started answering work emails as you started the monologue. He's like, yeah. So what's the schedule for today? Are we feeding you or what's up?
No, I've got it. It's Monday, so I won't be back till later this evening. I gotta go work out after school and then go to the library, and then I'll see you tomorrow morning. It'll be fine.
All right. Need cash?
No, I'm good.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Your mom, she's sorry she couldn't see you. She loves you. She had an early meeting. Blah 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 blah. She loves you. Kiss, 2 on the cheek, 1 on the forehead, and okay, I can go. Okay. He's just like reading her text messages. Says, all right, got an early morning in the office. We got some negotiations. I'll catch you later, kid.
Crush it today, Dad.
Hey, you first.
Thanks, bud. And I make my way to my steed, Hangrian. That's what I call my car. It's also what was King Arthur's stallion, but it's fine. Hangrian and I are making our way down the turnpike into school, pulling up, and I get to my spot. There's one parking spot for...
Yeah, hold on. Actually, Carlos, will you go ahead and move us, and I will move everyone to the Spring Summit parking lot map? I would like to hear about where your spot is.
Oh, baby.
Kent Vanderbilt.
Oh, yeah.
As this page gets loaded up, you can see a bunch of your schoolmates on here, too.
Oh, very cool. Look at them.
There's some people who aren't here yet. I'll go ahead and pull them off the map. But did everyone get dragged over? Did I drag my players over? Yes, you're all here. Welcome to the parking lot. It's not, Spring Summit, it was a school created out of necessity, shall we say, after the incident at Valiant High 18 years ago to this day. So the school had to be built quickly. And when things are built quickly, they're maybe perhaps not built to last. So the parking lot's a little pothole filled. It's a little busy. Some of the seniors have pulled out a ping pong table in the middle of it. The principal made the couch go, though. The principal was like, no couches in the parking lot. Let the ping pong table stay. So you're pulling up, and you actually see two of your best buds, Leroy Veluso and Bradley MacArthur, playing ping pong. But before we learn more about that, tell me, which of these is Kent's spot?
I would say Kent's spot is right here. Actually, or if anything, it's open right now because he's still driving. It's right underneath.
It's underneath. It's in the spotlight,
it's
baby.
In the spotlight. There's a car in between the ping pong table and my car, so there's one to deflect it from things. And the motorcycles are small enough, and I know who they are. So if I even if I get a hint of a scratch, I'm coming for you. I know where you live, bud. Yeah. And so,
okay.
Yeah. I think
all right.
that pulls up with the car.
All right. Before we get to what your morning school looks like, we got someone else to hear about their mornings. Please, pray tell, dear Kaya, what does the magical morning of Kaya Radini look like?
She usually gets up a little bit before her dad.
Mm-hmm.
But their routine's pretty similar because they're both going to school, even though he's technically a teacher. It's mostly just getting dressed, getting books together, and heading out. We always make sure the dad or Papa, actually, she calls him. He always drops her off at school and picks her up. Usually he'll drop her off before he hits his school, and then like it'll take him like an hour or so after she gets out of school to actually pick her up because he's got to finish up his stuff. So she usually ends up just hanging out at the school library before he picks her up. But on our way in, we always go by the drive-thru at Morning Joe's. We get our usual breakfast sandwiches, the croissants with the bacon and egg and cheese. Sometimes it's almost there. Sometimes it's Bayou. Just depends on how early we get there. But yeah, and Kaya always insists on going there because otherwise her dad will literally not eat breakfast.
Right. Yeah. Your dad has been increasingly distracted as of late, so I think it's nice that you've been looking out for him. But as you're pulling up, it's right across the street, right? So he just has to like drive you across the street and then drop you off for the day. But you see that there's sort of like a hesitancy as he turns and looks to you and says, hey kiddo, any important stuff heading into the last few weeks?
Probably. I mean, I passed midterms, I'm pretty sure, so I don't, nothing that's really worrying me.
Not only did you pass midterms, but you're the valedictorian who passed midterms. So
yeah, that's cool too. Yeah, that happened.
It did happen. I told you enough that I'm so proud of you.
I know. You always tell me. Thank you, Papa.
Of course.
I'm proud of you too. You're doing good at work.
I'm trying, I'll tell you that much. It might be another late night though.
I understand. I mean, obviously we're coming to the end of the season. I mean, I can do we have public transit here? We have buses.
No, you do not.
You're just like, I can just
There's like a school bus and like one specialty bus that you have to like call, those kind.
Oh yes. She's like, I can just hang out for a few hours and just hang out in the library.
Okay. Do you want money for pizza, getting dinner, anything?
Yeah, just maybe a few dollars. Like not
Right.
a lot. I mean, I can just get a drink and just some
He
snacks.
hands you like $20. He says, all right, don't be afraid to call or text if you need anything. All right, sweetie?
Of course.
All
You
right.
drive safe.
Knock him
Have a
out,
good day at
kiddo.
work.
You too. I mean, at school. I mean, goodbye, sweetie. and that's the last you see of your dad. Omo,
That's ominous.
No, not the last you see. That's just this morning.
He died.
That's it. Kidding. So then I'm gonna hop back over to Omo. Omo, average day so far this morning, except for the fact about halfway through your shift, and I'm not sure if you know her, but I think you vaguely recognize her. She Omo's sister. Nope, wrong human being. We have so many sisters now. Bayou's sister Savannah comes into the shop. She's dressed very like preppily. She preppily, is that a word? But
Words are fake, baby.
Words aren't real.
We get it. She got it out of a Banana Republic magazine.
Bouncy hair.
What the fuck is Banana Republic?
She comes over and she presses herself up to the counter. She says, "Good morning, Omo."
Do I recognize the voice before I look up? Would I? Yeah, I do.
I think you would.
Then I don't look up. Morning. What can I get you?
Good morning. I don't know if you know this, but Bayou, my sibling, is an employee at this company, so I would like the employee discount of free on one of the good donuts, please.
No employee discount. Sorry, you have to be an employee and have the proper identification numbers for.
Oh, well, can you just be like cool for 3 seconds?
I've been cooler than cool for a very long time. I'm like putting donuts away, like on the shelf. I've been cooler than cool. For whatever reason, I think when Omo is engaging with people, he's at like a 10. When people are trying to engage with him, it like dials him all the way back down, and he kind of becomes like he kind of just starts like turning off.
Wind up, right?
Like. No, I've been cooler, way cooler past 3 seconds. Are you kidding me? You know how many seconds I've been alive? This is ridiculous.
Okay, fine. You give me a donut and I help you set up, I don't know, like a prom date. Don't you need one?
No one needs a prom date. It's not like
everyone needs a prom date.
No, cats. I'm putting more things away.
You're right, Elmo. I guess cats and chocolate
Old
don't
people.
need prom dates, but you're a human being who is graduating in 3 weeks and hasn't asked anyone to prom yet. So
Yeah, because I'm not going to prom. Because, okay, hear me out. What does prom actually stand for? Have you thought about that? And like he catches himself. You're doing this on purpose again. Okay, no. Full price, that's it.
wait, what's the matter with prom?
It's you're not you.
I'm curious. Tell me.
No, you're baiting me. That's what it is.
I think prom seems like a perfectly fine institution.
I'm putting the lid. I'm putting the lid on their coffee.
You're putting the lid on your coffee and it snaps. It just ruptures in your hand, and a hot coffee is just all over your hands now.
Please, not today. I start putting.
You've got now a coffee stain on your cast. If you would like to write that down.
Okay. Coffee stain on. Okay, write it down on cast. I want to say that, like, not only is it making him upset, like the thought of what he does afterwards isn't even enough to like get him to stop, like, letting her get under his skin. Because I think by the register, there's like a little notepad where he writes down like what she ordered and then takes the difference with Bayou's like discount and leaves that for Bayou. Like, so she pays full price, but Bayou gets the change back. So I just like write it down and like put it in that corner and like just go about cleaning the rest of the shop.
Yeah, she does the exchange. You see her take like just like vengefully for some fucking reason, just like extra sugar packets than she needs to. She like there's like only like 10 left and she takes them all, so you have to refill them and then she leaves.
I like the idea that like under her breath when she's taking it, she's like idiot, and then under my breath when I'm like stealing her money, I'm like idiot.
Yeah, and I think that and then you start wrapping up. You get ready for Bayou to come. Bayou, I'm sure you're running on time. The kids also get dropped off at Spring Summit, just on a different corner of the block. It's a pretty big school. Do you drive a car?
Bayou does not drive, and Bayou is also not on time. Bayou is always like 8 minutes late.
Well, okay, so
that's on time Bayou time, because you can always expect them to be 8 minutes late.
You are like waiting for someone to come take your shift for school to start, and it's like 8 minutes until school starts, and Bayou's not here yet.
Yeah,
5 minutes until school starts, and Bayou's not here yet. 3 minutes until school starts, and Bayou's not here yet.
I think in Omo's mind, like, he would like to be the type of person that's like, fuck institutions, fuck time, like, who cares about being on time and being places, like, whatever. But he's a very anxious boy. So he's just like, he's just doing that run out the clock stuff that you do when you have like an hourly job, where you're just like milling, moving stuff.
Check
like,
the trash 3 times.
Yeah, like flick some sprinkles off the counter, put it on the floor. You know what I mean? Like, not really cleaning stuff up, just like waiting. And then also like that other thing you do when you are there's a shift change, like you don't do the work that you were supposed to do. You know what I mean? When you leave it for the next person to come in, you know what I mean? Like,
right. Right.
And it's not like, yeah, I'm trying to think like what that would be. Oh, I think, you know what it is? It's the bathroom. It's the cleaning the bathroom where you just sign your name on it. So he already signed his name on it.
Okay.
Yeah, he signed his name on the bathroom thing, like he checked it and he cleaned it or whatever, but like, yeah.
All right, so you sign your name, and then you hear a knock at the window of the drive-through.
I go to it. Like, I probably yell. Is there anyone inside here? There isn't anyone inside here. Is there? There is like a usual break in like the 10 minutes before school starts, because the adults who are avoiding it because there's a bunch of teenagers are gone, and all the teenagers who have to go to school have left. So there's usually like that brief moment of like, okay, silence. So it's dead in here except for the knocking at the window. So I think I yell because I'm like kind of near the bathroom. I'm like, coffee, donuts, surprise. coffee donut surprise. And then like I open the is it an Slani, did you see a sliding window or one of those opening ones? Oh, you're muted.
Bonjour.
Yeah, I think it opens because it's just a regular.
It's a lift door. It's a lift window. Salami.
Yes.
Yo, hold up, I gotta get rid of the screen too.
Salami.
Yes.
It's a lift, but there's also a sneeze guard. You have to like reach over.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so I lift the window.
All right, you lift the window, and a red convertible is sitting on the other side, top down. There is a woman sitting in the front seat smoking a cigarette.
Yo, top down.
Music playing a little too loud. She takes a cigarette from her mouth.
What
looks over at
What
you.
song's playing?
Rihanna.
Rihanna's "Bitch Better Have My Money."
Yeah, sure, it's that one. Did you see how I panicked? I was like, oh, well, I don't know why
Honestly,
my brain was only like
that's
Ellie
exactly-
Goulding. Honestly.
Lights. It's 2013.
Guns and Horses by Ellie Goulding.
Fire.
And so she's smoking the cigarette. She looks over to you. You can't really see her through. She's got those reflective lenses on. She looks over at you. She says, "Where's Bayou?"
Do I recognize this person or?
I think that I will leave it down to a role, but we got to decide what kind of role do you want it to be. It could be insight. I kind of use insight as like, do I know you from around here when I need to, even though that might be questionable to some people, because it's certainly not religion, is it? You could do a history to know the history of the town. That would also work, but I'll let you tell me what you would like this role to be.
I think it will. Let's see. So I think it would
Or
be.
it could be just a straight intelligence if you'd like.
Yeah, let's do a straight intelligence.
All right, are you ready to find out what your intelligence score is?
Oh, is that what we're doing? Cool.
Yeah, we are. It is a +1.
Woo-hoo!
That's
So I'll
a
go
saving
ahead.
throw.
And yeah, saving throw is also +1. So that is what your modifier is for your intelligence. If you would like to go ahead and roll it.
And I got an 8.
9.
9
altogether.
Okay.
Thank you, Masood.
I got it. I'm here for it, man.
Thank you.
I mean, man, she's wearing a bomber jacket with a few patches from bands you recognize, but I don't think you've ever seen her. I don't think you know who she is.
Okay. If that's the case, if there's any type of connection at all like that, he almost just gonna get distracted because in his mind he's not even working. Like in his mind, if Bayou's 8 minutes late, he's been off work for 8 minutes. He's staying there, but so I just want to talk about the bands that are on.
Well, what's the band in common? Do you think? What's a band that Omo loves?
Is she cool or not cool?
She looks terrifyingly cool. She's in a red convertible.
Okay, cool. So I'd be like, Stiff Little Fingers, huh? That's pretty cool. Green Day got a lot from them.
Excuse me. Stiff Little Fingers. Sorry, I thought you were saying Green Day. I thought Green Day was your choice for a second. I was like, excuse me.
Hey, before American Idiot, Dookie still tracks, man.
Yeah.
So I think you guys strike up casual conversation. She kind of just like nods along with you. She doesn't contribute much, but this conversation is just starting when Bayou, you walk through the door of the donut shop and you see that your coworker Omo is speaking with the town's resident fixer and your occasional employer Margot Day.
Bayou is definitely like, if Bayou's anything like me, and they are, they always go through the back door so that nobody notices how late they are. So I suspect if Omo has been working with Bayou for a while, the back door is like propped open with a brick. And then they always just like come out of the storage like they've been there the whole time.
Nice.
And I think Omo would be like, oh, I always forget about the back door. Oh, I should have went to go check for them in the back door. Damn it, I'm late, and it's now my fault that I'm late. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like because like I didn't check. You know,
Which is what I did at every job.
Yeah, me too.
Bayou like immediately like clocks Omo like cool, and then clocks the drive-through window not cool. It's just like, Omo, don't you have school?
What? You're here? What? I look back out the way. We'll finish this later. Just leave my number or something. Okay, I gotta go. And then like I run out Back to the Future style.
Omo, your backpack. All right, well, he'll notice.
Thank you very much. What would I do without you? Your money's at the counter.
Just like silently scoops money into their pocket.
All right, but here's the thing. Omo, as you're leaving, you hear Margot Day say, "Hey kid, I have a mystery that I need you to get to the bottom to." And she's talking to Bayou. What does Omo do?
If he's out, I mean, it's obvious that he like slows down, stops, and then realizes like slow motion only exists in the movies, dummy. So he closes the door, and I want to I just imagine this place looks like an abandoned Pizza Hut. I don't know why.
Sure, with oceanic
Also
styling.
picturing that.
Like, were you really? Because
Yes, like there's like a whole section of extra chairs and stuff where the arcade used to be.
Yeah, well, you know, Masood said red
That there's
booths.
a ton of
Yeah.
red booths.
Yeah, and it's kind
I
of
was thinking
small.
like low hanging lamps.
It's got like black tables.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why they renovated.
By
Also,
changing
there's
the
only
tile.
like two. There were only like two like teen-friendly restaurants where I grew up, and one of them was a Taco Bell, and the other one was a Pizza Hut.
Yeah, so I want to like peek around the corner, like go around the corner. So I'm in the back of it, and I want to like listen in. If I have to climb the roof, I will climb the roof. We can't hear you. You're muted.
There is a giant donut at the top of the roof. I just
Oh
wanted to point
yeah,
that
I
out as
forgot.
well.
There's a giant donut. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
there's a
yeah.
giant donut at the top.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna go up on the donut then.
Okay,
and,
so
like,
you
peek
go
in.
you go hide behind the donut to listen in.
Yeah.
Sounds okay. Cool. Bayou, Omo theoretically leaves from your sight, and you are just left there in Morning Joe's with Margot Day, who is just casually still smoking the cigarette while the music plays in her convertible. And you are muted.
Damn, and she's hot today too, and I don't even notice. I don't
She
even
is.
notice that Omo left. It's like, fuck.
Yeah.
All right. She wore the cheetah print tank top, and it's.
And she looks up in the air. She's questioning. She says, "Wait, are you 18 yet?"
I turned 18 in January.
Okay, good. I feel bad about telling a kid to do this. She kind of like finishes the cigarette. She stamps it out. She says, "I got a job, but you probably need to play hooky."
Bayou just like looks around the donut shop. All right.
Yeah.
Is this gonna take long or?
Up to you. Listen. She kind of leans in closer to the window itself, and she turns up the music on her radio.
Bayou also leans in, and I would like to not notice that she smells good.
Okay. Okay, so you've chosen not to notice that she smells good.
Well, I would like to not
Intentionally
make it
smell her.
obvious that I notice that she smells good. I'm asking to roll a deception. I want to know what my stats are.
I was trying to get that athletics check earlier from Kent's water polo. I don't know if it's gonna carry over.
No, I don't think so. And
All right,
so
well.
better luck next time. I'm not gonna let you roll a lie to myself check. I don't think. My employer
Rude. I wanna
lost
let you.
something. $1,500 if you can get it back by
15
midnight.
By midnight tonight?
Yep. And this is time sensitive.
All right, where?
We don't know where. It's a briefcase filled with small vials. And no one in this town knows where it is. First one of my agents that can finds it, $1,500, no questions asked.
Who'd you ask first?
You. Figured I'd give you a 20-minute head start.
All right. Consider it done. Where was it last seen?
Can't share that.
How long's it been missing for?
About 8 hours.
Shit.
It hasn't left this town. I know that for sure.
And Bayou kind of like makes a small like joke. It's like, no, nothing leaves this town. U-Town clean?
I don't know for sure.
All right. I'll start with the process plant.
All right. Good luck with the mystery. You have my number. And without even buying a donut, she just flips her car into gear and she drives away.
That's fine. I don't work on commission.
And that
Bayou
whole time,
immediately
Omo,
locks the drive-through window and starts to lock everything up.
Yeah, Omo, you were like leaning over the roof. You heard everything.
Oh, I heard everything?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Awesome. I want to come
Nobody
back down.
looks up, you know? Nobody looks up in those scenarios.
And you're thinking, Omo, wait. I heard something about chemical. I heard something about underground.
Oh.
Like, is there a mystery at hand?
There's always a mystery at hand. First of all, it's. I think Omo just like starts like shaking his head, and he's like, "What has Bayou gotten themselves into? Gotta
Jesus
save the day.
Christ.
Gotta save the day again."
And
And
I think
I flip my sunglasses down from like above.
all right, so Bayou, you're starting to lock up. Are you communicating to anyone that Morning Justice is closed, or are you just hoping you get away with it for the day?
I flipped the sign closed.
You flip the sign closed?
Like, let's be honest. It's 8 a.m. Ain't nobody buying no damn donuts.
Yeah, that's pretty fair. You're locking up. Omo, are you two splitting up? Are you heading up to school, Omo? Bayou, what are you up to?
Oh, I do text the burgers to let them know that I'm feeling sick.
Okay, you text and let me know you're
I gotta
well.
text Ted.
They ask you immediately if you need chicken noodle soup. Like, they're like, what can we get you, sweet Bayou?
Nah, I'm just gonna stay home and hydrate. You know how it is.
Right. Okay.
Turn all the lights off, and it's like, dang, Omo didn't close up. Locks the door. Turn the lights off. Like, I was sick. I didn't even show up to work.
Oh shit, that's right.
Somebody else's fault.
Wow. Okay.
Omo is on the roof getting his bug out bag that he probably has like little bug out bags like anywhere.
I believe it.
And it's definitely on the roof, and it's definitely like from like 2 years ago. It's moldy and like it's like just like seen some stuff. But can I say that there is a Bang energy drink in there?
There is.
Okay.
Tell
Say,
Meow
please.
Meow to get in the bag, and
Yeah,
Meow Meow just like looks up at you with mournful eyes. Just, please God, no, man. Don't make me. Don't make me run this fucking bag.
Yeah, Bayou, you're like closing up. You like lock the front door and you like take 2 steps back, and just Omo's like at the top looking down.
Yeah.
Omo's just like on the top of the roof, like fucking Batman.
By you, or do I see Omo up there? Because you did ask if we're splitting up, so I'm like, do I see him to make that informed decision?
I don't know. I think that's gonna be on Omo. Do you let Bayou leave?
Yeah, because I want to tail them. I want to like.
Christ.
Yeah, I'm not teaming up. I want to tail them. Like,
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah, they're definitely in too
Got a
deep.
tail situation on our hands.
Is that a stealth versus a perception?
Ooh,
Yeah,
I think it
Kate,
will be.
Am I allowed
But-
to roll dice?
We'll find out more after this break.
Oh,
Oh!
and right when I was in. They got
Okay.
All right,
We'll
see
be
you
back.
soon.
But now we're live.
there it is. We're
I
back,
hate
baby.
when a prank has been done upon me.
A prank.
A prank has been done on my bone.
Let this tomfoolery
I'll
occur.
say it. Our overlay looks good.
It
It's
does.
great.
It
It's
looks
real good.
really
Well
good.
Let's
done.
put that work in.
Seriously.
Woo-hoo. It's so
Oh
cool.
my gosh.
Mhm.
So school is starting.
Mhm.
We're gonna leave Bayou and Omo behind for a bit.
Mhm.
We're just gonna hop right back in. So, school is starting, and as we're walking through the hallways, Kent, you're walking up, and Bradley sort of runs up and catches up to be at your side. And oh wait, how do teen boys talk? Hold on. I need to search my soul.
It's okay. It's
I
okay.
should have
Figure it
figured
out.
this out beforehand.
You've watched
Kent
Riverdale.
does not
you know
sound like a teen boy.
exactly
Yeah.
how teen boys talk.
Hey,
Sup,
gamer.
Bradley? What's good, dude?
Kent, can I just say that you are looking radiant today?
King, look at yourself, my man.
You
Oh,
are
you've been
shining.
looking
I want to hear about that 10-step face care routine.
Oh, you know it. It's all about Is it first exfoliate, then moisturize, then add the serum, then put the
It's the
sunscreen
serum.
on.
I'm not thinking to do the serum.
You
After
need to do
I'm
the-
going straight
honestly,
to moisturize.
honestly,
And that's
do the
why
serum. Do the serum.
I got to do
And
the
then,
serum.
then we'll do the whole eye mask thing. We'll have a good time this Saturday. It's gonna be real fun. I missed you. I missed you over spring break. We didn't hang out at all. Yeah.
I mean, my 18th birthday coming up,
Right.
and you know what I'm saying? Brad's birthday blowout. 3
Ooh.
weeks. I may be the last person to turn 18, but I'm gonna make it count.
There it is. That's throw a big special about it. Big to do. It'll be a good time.
No 18-year-olds after this.
Well, and last in the senior class, in the
course.
graduating class. Hey, now that we're all adults, I mean, like, party on.
At least before we all go off to college in the fall, and we've got some time before then. I'm going to Stanford, as you're aware. Where are you going up? Do you know yet?
I'm still kind of like deciding if the institution is for me, right? How can I make sure that the institution is serving me and not me serving the institution?
Bradley, that's brilliant. And honestly, you could take a gap year and work at your parents' business, get a real good sense of accomplishment, go into college already a foot ahead.
It would be truly an honor to just start working out the gate right at Jenko.
I'm sure you guys do great work and excellent things get accomplished, but did it ever bum you out that we didn't have like a business club here at Spring Summit? Like do those. I really didn't see blog posts about these kids in other places that like did like business conferences and stuff like that.
When you're reflecting on high school, doesn't it just bum you out? Does it ever just bum you out we didn't have a business club?
I really think it would be good if we could have gotten into business earlier.
I can't believe we didn't have future business.
Because you want to know what that is?
Yes.
That's a fraternity without the sexism, is what I'm saying it is. For high
Thank you, my man.
That's what I'm
Thank
saying.
you, my king. Oh,
Yes.
Where it's
yes.
just pure nepotism instead.
100%, just
Pure.
classism.
You know, when I think about all the things that Jenkins, Nebraska has denied us, a business club, a football team.
Sabaro.
It was tough, man. Honestly, my parents built the pool. I mean, you could come and join me, or honestly, it's weird. I don't know why I'm the only one who uses it. It feels it's not for me, but it feels like it's for me.
Mm-hmm. It might. No, it's for everybody. Sorry, I was thinking. No, it's for everyone.
It's the Vanderbilt pool. It's for everyone.
Yeah, but it's the spring summit school Vanderbilt pool, right? Like so. You know, it's
Spring
still,
Summit.
Everyone's still in there, right? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So
Thank you.
You know, and then it's just like, parents asking me what I'm going to do with my life. I don't know. What have you been doing to make the world that I'm about to live in a better place, Mom?
These are the tough questions. What are these institutions we're inheriting? Also, Bradley, look at these kicks, my man. Where'd you get these?
Oh my God! Oh,
Those
thank
new
you.
shoes?
Yeah, they are. They're
Crocs
What's the fancy
Unlimited.
shoe? Yeah, they're Crocs Unlimited. Crocs Unlimited. They got this new sneak thing coming out. Some people think that it's a joke, but I honestly think that give this a few years, these are going to be worth thousands. And
I like the
now.
investment.
Oh,
and
man.
look,
Can we just cut to Bayou working at the shoe store, writing Unlimited on Crocs?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Crocs was a Bayou patent.
hell yeah.
$110. You're gonna want these. They're unlimited.
Yeah. Bayou is like scarring them up with a box cutter. And it's just like, no, don't worry about it. They're worth more if they got like a defect on them. Don't worry about it.
Oh, so that's intentional design.
Shorter
then.
run,
Look at
you
that,
know?
Bradley. And you got them in sport mode too.
You're never gonna find another pair just like this, unique.
Yeah, the tread's already worn on them. It's been like a day. I love these shoes.
My man.
Dude, I shouldn't be selling these to you, but like
There's like Cheeto dust on it.
You-
Like, it's
Look
like,
at the.
they didn't even try.
yeah, 2:00 in the morning you could see Omo and Bayou dumpster diving in the same trash cans.
Yeah.
And you're walking down the hallway, and then you hear, good morning, Kent, good morning, Kent Bradley. And you hear the unmistakable voice of Holly Lamb behind you. She is a junior, but she is she's probably the most popular junior here at Spring Summit High. She is also the daughter of Dr. Lamb. And she is prevalent in the Brightwood Grove community, a community that you guys trade in less, a bit more now that your parents, Kent, you're used to your parents sort of doing dealings there, but that doesn't mean Holly Lamb. And she's also a lot. And she also talks about, I almost said the farm. She also talks about Brightwood Grove a ton. So she's just a lot to deal with sometimes. But she has called your names and she is frantically running down the hallway.
Bradley, go. I got this. It's fine. Just go. I got this. It's cool.
Kent,
Holly! Good to see you. How's your father? How's everyone?
My father's great. I'm great. I'm so thankful for all the blessings that the world is currently giving me and will give me soon.
Wonderful.
I just have a bit of a fate obstacle has come in my way.
Oh, a fate obstacle.
Yeah, that's my positive way of thinking about it.
You got a challenge?
Yes, just a destiny obstacle, a thing that's in my way of my destiny, and I'm looking for some help, Kent, in resolving that.
Okay. Wait, how do I factor
You
in?
hear what happened to Mitchell over spring break?
Did I hear what happened to Mitchell over spring break? Probably. You know what?
How into the hot goss were you over spring break?
Oh, Kent lurks. Kent lurks on social media heavy. Oh, it was terrible. It was truly.
Yes, it was. And now his leg's broken in 3 places.
Who could have
now he can't go on in our Black Box production of Into the Woods in a couple of weeks. And now I'm out one baker and I need to find a new one.
Oh, so you.
And I was thinking about you. You've just got this panache, and
yes,
you're not valedictorian, but you're a salutatorian. And I was thinking,
yes,
name recognition on the school, and you could go out with a bang.
Holly,
you gotta knock it.
Yes, thank you. These are great additions. I would think about it, but to be honest, I'm like already in at Stanford. I'm going to Stanford in the fall. I don't know if you know that.
Right. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
I saw you. The postcards you sent out were great. I love the announcement postcards.
Thank you. People also really like the ad my parents took out in the New Era announcing it. But
it was nice.
It was good. It was real good. They used a nice photo. But
I mean, come on, Ken. This is your high school bucket list. If you're not going to do it now, then when?
You're right. After this, there'll be no time for role play and acting and.
Yeah, you'll be an adult.
It'll just be business, which I love and I'm excited about.
You love business.
I love business. Macroeconomics, microeconomics. Oh, what a
wow.
Uh, um, fine.
You'll
Holly.
do it. You'll be the
I'll
baker
do
in
it.
Into the Woods.
I'll be the baker in Into the Woods. Kent is so excited to be in the musical. He wanted to from the start, but didn't think this was the dream of this ass coming this way. And yeah, twist my arm, why don't you? And when do I need to be off book by?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow!
I can put it off to Wednesday if I must.
Ah!
I take my job as assistant director very seriously.
Holly, I could get it done by this afternoon if you needed it. I've got it. Don't even worry about it.
Wow, you're like my hero, Kent.
I'm everyone's hero, Holly.
Have you seen Omo around, by the way?
That loser? No. Probably out digging through some trash cans.
Kent, I thought that your soul was more golden than that. We can't call fellow school members losers.
He's literally a raccoon. He digs through the trash. He's a loser.
Omo might be a little fate deficient right now, but that just means we have to help him find it.
Oh my god. You know, honestly, if he drank more water instead of bang energy, maybe his brain wouldn't be so smooth.
That's what I told his mother. She took away all of his bang energies this morning. And then hopefully, you know, when he stops drinking the bang energies and he takes a look around, he'll find exactly what he's waiting for.
I hope so, because I certainly can't handle another line of questioning about whether or not my family dumps into the waterways. I don't even know what does dumping into the waterways even mean?
Yeah, like what would you even dump? Oh my God.
Right. What would you? God.
Some people just don't get having important parents, Kent, but that's our burden to bear.
Exactly. Thank you, Holly, for understanding. And
of course.
Of course. Me filling in for you would undoubtedly come with knowledge that I could ask for a favor in return at some point.
I mean, I don't know. I'm just a simple girl from Brightwood Grove. I don't know what I have to offer you.
Oh, Holly, you have plenty to offer me. We can talk later.
I could get you into our holistic yoga retreat. You look like you could use it.
Oh, that sounds great. But you know what? It would actually be nice. What's your dad doing next Saturday? I don't know. Me and it might be fun for my dad, me, your dad, you have a little chat on a golf course. Go around 18 holes. Be a good time.
Yes. Oh my gosh, some golf sounds wonderful.
Oh.
I'll make sure that my dad reaches out to your dad.
Yeah. That'd be great. You know what? Actually, I'll share the good news. I'll let them know. You know.
Sounds good. Mm-hmm. Thank you so much, Kent. You're a lifesaver, and I'll even vote for you for prom king. Wait, are you running?
Hope. Who else would even compete?
Oh, have you not heard? Leroy Russo's also running for prom king.
That rat?
The school hallway you are in goes silent as you scream out that rat.
I mean,
some looks.
Yeah, good for him. Good for him. He's probably going to a great school in the fall like Dartmouth.
I just mean you might need to be a little bit worried considering that Tessa and him have been solid for the last 2 years.
Okay, yeah, but nobody works for his dad. You know what I mean? No.
That's the problem, Kent. Leroy's an everyman's man.
But you're saying if I break him and Tara up, people won't like them anymore.
It's Tessa, and you've known her since we were 9.
Yeah, okay. I know it's Tessa, but this is the fun thing. Okay. Thank you, Holly. This has been super helpful. Right. I'll can't wait to hit those 18 holes with you next Saturday.
Of course. Make it 19. Something like that.
Run out, start scribbling notes about Tessa and...
You start running, but then you are over the intercom and you start hearing the morning announcements. Good morning, Spring Summit School staff and students. We have several announcements for you today. Kaya, you are already in class like an adult.
Already in class like an adult.
Kaya saw Kent in the hallway and avoided him immediately and just like went around.
Right.
Kent noticed and chose to go the long way. There's a mutual not appreciation at this moment. Yeah,
and so you guys have been doing a good job avoiding each other until you hear And last but not least, the principal would like to see Kaya Radini and Kent Vanderbilt in the office. Thank you and have a nice rest of your day.
They announced that to the school?
I mean, it's a small school. PA system. Let's do it.
Send someone to the classroom to go get them. You don't announce that.
Yeah, you hear, as everybody looks over.
Very funny. I like pop in the room. Very funny. Come on, Kaya. Let's.
What are they doing, Kent? Building a new wing named after your parents?
They're certainly not building it after yours.
Poor.
Kaya just covers her head with her book and heads out.
Zing, you fucking peasant!
It's good. It's a good roast, right? Because it wasn't too harsh.
Because you're
Right?
poor.
I can imagine
Get it
Kent
because
saying
you're
that and then
poor.
still holding up a hand to that kid for a high five.
Bradley would have totally gotten me on this.
Kaya's
Bradley
just, she's walking.
Flies through the class and just like, yeah, man.
Yeah.
Bradley, get out of my classroom.
And so you guys head on over to the principal's office. You guys sort of like walk out of your classrooms at this respective time, and you're just like facing each other in the hallway.
Kaya just heads to the principal's office.
Okay, ignoring each other, you just walk right on. You are walking silently, both of you slowly trying to walk faster than the other person, I imagine. So it means you get there very quickly.
Before we arrive, I stop. I was like, okay. I know the math is not in my favor. Even if I got 100 on these next finals, you would still technically outweigh my GPA and be valedictorian. So it's fine. It's cool. It is what it is. We've got a month left of school together. Let's be amicable. Be polite, and then I can go off to Stanford. I'm going to Stanford in the fall. And I
just walks into the office.
All right.
I love that for Kaya. I really do. Wow, beautiful. Thank you. Yeah, so you see the principal there. Principal's there along with a person that you've never seen before. Which is kind of weird. You guys don't get out of towners very often, but the principal is elated to see you both. You are both the principal's favorites for different reasons. Lauren loves you both. Lauren thinks that you both are great examples for the school and everyone inside of them. He absolutely adores both of you. Wait, is Lauren he, him pronouns?
Lauren is they, them.
Okay, thank you. They are so excited to see you. They're waving you in eagerly. And there's one fancy chair, like fancy armchair that this stranger is sitting in, and two regular like school chairs. And Lauren, and I think they have like bright. Did we decide Lauren's physical features?
I don't think so.
Maybe. I mean, if they did, you can catch the VOD over on our channel.
Over on Roll20's YouTube channel.
Oh.
If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But yeah. Right now, I say that Lauren has like bushy, curly red hair, and looks very cheery. But you can see that there's like gray starting to intermix with the red, and yeah, this woman, she she has like a very high fashion bob that looks like impossibly slick. Oh my god, it popped up so much. That looks like impossibly slick, but you also can see that it's covering her ears. And she looks like pleasant, but she also looks business. She's wearing a nice suit, like a peplum top, and really fine jewelry around her neck. And she smiles pleasantly as she sees you two come in. And they both stand up when they see you. And Lauren says, "Oh, my two favorites! How was your spring breaks?"
Oh, it was good. So I'm taking we're not in trouble.
My two favorites be in trouble. I would cry. here one day after spring break. Because I've already given out 3 detentions. Please do not make it 4 and 5. Take a seat, everybody. Take a seat.
Oh, of course, Lawrence, sir. And how was your spring break?
Oh, adults don't get spring breaks, Kent. You should know that. So, I'm happy to see you two here. Before we head in, you're all good. You're all good. You're okay if I put a little extra zhuzh on your work plate for me?
Extra credit?
Yeah, let's call it that.
Okay, Principal Morfigo. Yeah, whatever you need.
Of course. Well, you see, I'd like you to meet Portia. She is new in town.
Enchante.
Yes, you reach over, you
Hi.
say hello. Like that, I guess. And you say enchanté to another person.
Oh, it's not Enchante? I really don't know how it's...
Enchanté.
Enchante!
Mademoiselle.
It's short for enchanted.
But
I
she
read
actually
that.
looks quite impressed. She puts her hand in yours for you to kiss her hand.
Mm-hmm.
Kaya is just looking at this
Kaya just waves. Hi.
She waves in return. And then Lauren speaks up and says, I actually don't know if you know this, Kent, but Portia is actually a business associate and will be joining the new era as chief editor underneath your mother.
Oh, how wonderful! So you and my mom must work close together. I'm sure she said wonderful things about me.
Oh, yes, Kent. I've heard great things about you. And she looks genuinely very happy. She's sort of clutching a small leather notebook to like her chest, and she's just pleasantly looking at you two. And Lauren takes a moment and says, "Well, given that Portia, or you can call her Miss Cole, she's new in town, and she will need 2 ambassadors of Jenkins to give her a tour. So here was what I was thinking, is that I would give you both 5th period off, and that you and Portia, Miss Cole, and her driver, you all can go around town and you can sort of show her the sights and tell her about our good institution and our town."
Okay.
Okay, that sounds nice.
Kaya's
Does it
confused
not?
as to why we need both of us, but okay.
I mean,
Sure.
I think in Kent's head, it's instantly a competition now, where it's like, oh, I'm gonna show such the good spots. I'm gonna have and then I turn and, Principal Rodrigo, if I may,
Of course.
you're already so gracious in giving us 5th period away, but I technically could have graduated early. I've multiple study halls in my schedule at this moment. I actually have 6th period off as well. I could do an extended tour of Jenkins, if so would please you.
Kaya's rolling her eyes.
I like how he talks to them like they're royalty or something. So it would please you.
Yeah.
Lauren says, "Well, I think Miss Cole is busy. So we can't take up too much of her time. Of course, new jobs. So I think we can keep it to 5th period. Your academics are important, young man. So, but yes, I trust you both to be proper representatives of not only Spring Summit School, but also of Jenkins, Nebraska. I mean, I'm sure she'll have a ton of questions for you about, what it's like to be a young adult here and how you've been doing." All right. Well, the introduction was made. Miss Cole will see you at the front of the school at 5th period, and then you can go on this little tour.
Oh, so that's where we're meeting, just right out front?
Yep, just right out the front of the school.
And Miss Cole, you said you have a driver?
Yes, the limo will be there to pick us up.
Limo. Oh, okay.
I'm telling you, there'll be some bends that will be a little tough, but I'll warn your driver. It will make it do.
Sounds good. I will see you then.
Okay.
I will call you. I have a phone, and I will call you if I need to.
Okay. Well, we'll see you in 5 periods from now.
Of course, 5 of the periods. All right. See you then. And
I opened the door
There's like a long
for Kaya
second of silence.
to leave afterwards. Yeah.
and you all head back out.
Okay, just one last thing before we still have this like truce thing happening.
What truce? There's never been a
You know what you've done.
What are you talking about? I think you're the only person that knows of this rivalry, because honestly, I don't care.
Oh, really? Really, Kaya? Mm-hmm. So it just happened to be on our physics exam in the midterm. I come back on my grade. I have a 92. And I say, man, I just don't get Gauss's law. And you say, oh, it's so easy. Is it, Kaya? Is it so easy?
I'm sorry, I retain information.
I'll see you at 5th period. And I
sucks to suck.
Get good.
Yeah.
And you all step out. Go back to your respective classes to go throughout the day. Kent, you're going through your classes. Bradley's stirring up some mad talk about his birthday bash. It's like he's like hyping it up, and the guest list is exclusive. All the seniors are invited, but the juniors and maybe even some sophomores. That's pretty bad, but limited availability, and he's making people work for it. Mm-hmm. So he's sharing cupcakes with you. People are trying to suck up. And that's sort of how your school day goes. But Kaya, tell me how your school day kind of passes by. Do you speak with a lot of friends during the day, or you head down, get your work done?
We have acquaintances. I mean, we have classmates, of course. Everybody wanted to know what we were called to the office for, and I was just like, oh, principal wants us to go give some lady a tour of the town.
There was already a rumor spreading that Kent had tried to frame you for murder. And so, do you choose to flame this rumor or dispel it?
She just shrugs and just like, whatever. Anyway, free 5th period off.
Okay.
She just brushes it off. She doesn't care.
Yeah, you know how
that's the believable one.
Listen, there are some big rumor mongers here at Spring Summer School.
Oh my god.
But for now, I'm going to head to our resident dropout Bayou Morrison. No school for the wicked.
What the fuck? Can you be nice to me for 5 seconds?
Maybe. So tell me, Omo, and I'll actually let's go ahead and take us all back to the Jenkins map. We haven't shown that off yet today. Let's go ahead and show off the beautiful Jenkins map.
Yeah.
As Omo, you've got a mystery to solve with perhaps a knowing tale, and we'll get to this dice roll in a moment. But I want to hear about, Bayou's been given this job. How does Bayou get it done?
Bayou stops by pretty much their like main areas that they need to look out for. If U-Town is clean, which is what the impression that they got from Margot, that means that they've got to pop over to the processing plant.
Yeah, you're gonna head over to Sinclair's.
That's pretty much where everybody who spends money in U-Town makes money to spend in U-Town. So I'm gonna Bayou's gonna wander back through Hickory Park and head back over to the processing plant that's down at the bottom.
Yeah, okay. Then we will do this roll now, I think. So Bayou, let's find out what your perception score is as you are being tailed.
I'm ready.
Bayou, your perception
Just saying, I'm on my home turf. Does that help me at all?
You can have advantage if you want. Yeah, of course. Call me daddy.
I won't.
Sorry, that bit has to end. So you have a +1 to perception. So congratulations. I'll blow that real big up. Blow it up real big here at the bottom. Let me live, please. And then
if we let Into the Woods go, we have to let that one go too.
Okay, great. I didn't realize we were picking and choosing what to devastate you with.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay. I've done some questionable things today.
The Into the Woods one was just like you were so tickled when you were saying it. Like you're like, I'm gonna drop some Into the Woods knowledge on these people. Like maybe they'll know, maybe they won't, but it's gonna tickle me.
I like until I said the words. I want you to know that I've been going back and forth all day. Biggest decision I had to make in terms of preparing for this campaign was the school musical going to be Into the Woods or High School Musical and have Kent Vanderbilt fill in as Troy Bolton.
Oh my God.
I did go the other way around. I did go the other way around.
I don't know either of them. Do they actually do High School Musical? Do they do that in high school?
I think depending on when you went to high
Miss
school.
Jarvis, and they didn't let me do any of the teenager scenes because I was wearing old age makeup, so I'd be the only person backstage standing real sad. Anyways. And then the one time that the Sharpay Evans had to cancel her, we were doing flash mobs at all the local elementary schools to draw up numbers.
Oh my God.
And the Sharpay Evans, she was auditioning for colleges, and so she was out for the day. So they let me be Sharpay, which as a fat girl was truly my one time to shine, right? Because fat girls never get allowed to do that. And so I was ready to seize the day, ready to seize the moment, except for we were doing stick to the status quo. And at the end of stick to the status quo, what they do is they throw a plate of food at Sharpay, and then she screams, and that's how the number ends. And so we're trying to figure out, man, we got to do like 3 flash mobs today. We got to throw food on me. What food are we going to throw on me? We narrow it down to whipped cream or shaving cream. We think shaving cream is going to wipe off clicker, so we go with shaving cream.
Oh no.
So we go ahead, we do the number, we do the first time. I sing a note, and then the food is thrown at me, and then I scream, and then the numbers end. So I'm singing the note. So this person has the pie tin of shaving cream, hits me, goes in my nose and my throat.
Oh my God.
Shaving cream.
Shaving cream.
And I literally cannot fucking breathe. I begin to die via shaving cream suffocation. And it's also in my eyes. So I also can't fucking see. So I'm in this elementary school surrounded by a bunch of jackass kids who are starting to laugh because they realize I cannot see and I'm panicking because I can't breathe. But the Ryan realized what was happening and basically like shoved me into a bathroom even though I couldn't see. And so I like found my way to a sink and was like trying to breathe life back into my body. I had chemical burn. I had chemical burn on my throat.
Oh my God.
Oh my
And
God.
I remember my best friend came into the bathroom, passed me a milk carton that they had stolen from the lunchroom that we were performing in, and then went, "Hey, we have another show in 5 minutes."
Gotta go on. So
I
wrap it
imagine-
up.
Kaya's in the bathroom, and there's this girl who just like corners her and starts telling her the story. Okay.
And that's the story that I have about High School Musical. Thank you for asking. So, with that, we'll head back into the campaign. And then the other number, of course, your stealth score, my good friend. And I will remind the audience that they are good players do not know who set this up. In this case, it was Masood who set up Omo's sheet for Carlos. Your stealth is a 0. So you've got a 0 in stealth.
It's a -0.
Yeah, it's a -0 because I forgot to take the negative out. So it's a -0 in stealth. If you two would like to roll.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm tickled.
I'm glad
go.
you like that story.
You did say advantage. So
I did say advantage. You're on home turf.
fine. Okay, 13.
All right, and Omo got a 6. Great.
Nice.
Yeah. So Bayou, Omo is tracking you until you hear the very obvious sound of a pager. And only one person in this goddamn town has a pager.
Besides me.
Besides you. You have a pretty good idea that Omo is hiding somewhere in the shadows.
And in fact, I think Omo and Bayou probably also have each other's pager numbers.
I like the idea that like my pager has MIDI songs on them that I like downloaded or something like that's installed automatically on them. So it's like Blink-182's "Damn It," but the MIDI file of it. So it's like bing, 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 bing.
I bet too that what happens is that like Bayou is actually like a 13's not great. So Bayou is like very focused, but then here's like the here's like the very like, oh, it's 10 a.m. That means it's time for Omo's like sun salutations reminder that his mother said something. Like it's something absurd where it's like, don't forget to go out and get vitamin D for 20 minutes, like type of stuff.
Perfect, because then that all makes sense because the song is "Damn It" and it's his mom reminding him. So that's the song he knows to ignore.
Right.
Yeah. But Bayou doesn't ignore it because Bayou's like, Bayou immediately just stops in the middle of like where they're walking and waits for Omo to catch up.
Omo has a hat on that I don't know. I know this is stupid, but I wanted to just say sports. Like
they make hats like that, so it's not that stupid.
Like it's just like some hat that he would never wear. He has on, and
what's your disguise hat?
It's my disguise hat. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, okay. I see.
Yeah, and as soon as he like rounds the corner and sees Bayou waiting, I think he doesn't try to lie or whatever. He just takes the hat off. He's just like, mystery, huh? Like like he's supposed to be there. You know?
Looks at him, is just like, did you forget your gummy vitamin reminder?
No. And like I pull it out like a little baggie and a note that says like, I love you, son, blah, blah, blah. And he like takes it.
Don't
like,
forget
on
my
the other
bottle.
side, though, there is like a proverb.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Which one?
Live, laugh, love.
No.
That's not a real proverb, Masood.
I want this one to say, future happiness is dependent on current soul searching. And it's your mom. She's clearly written this one for you.
Omo just like rolls his eyes and like takes it. I think he hands it to Meow Meow, who like puts it in his mouth and like puts it in the bottom of the backpack where he's making like a nice soft nest. Like that's where like maybe his bedding is just all these proverbs in there. Like
oh, that's so cute.
And like hands it to him and is like pops it, like still believes in nutrition, like pops it in his mouth. And he just like takes the hat off, puts it inside the scummy backpack. He's like, what do we got? Pulls out a notepad.
I'm not going to pretend to even tell you to go to school because, frankly, I don't give a shit. But I am going to tell you that if you get me shot, I will absolutely break your arm.
He's just writing down. Yeah, you're going to get shot with some knowledge up in here when we solve this mystery. That's what you're going to get
I can
right there.
hear you, numbnuts.
Shh. I can hear you too. Period. What do we know? What do we know about the perp? He doesn't know any, like...
Yeah, Bayou like, flat out refuses to answer that and it's just like, we just got to pay a visit to the process and plan. I'm going to ask some questions and you're going to stay outside.
Yeah, like look out. And I'll warn you. I'll warn you if the perp comes out, I'll warn you about it.
Mm-hmm.
I think when he's like going through, like looking for clues and evidence, he's constantly calling people the perp. Like he's constantly just be like, perp likes a lot of coffee, Folgers. Okay. Perp likes Tombstone pizza.
Look, and we're walking and talking at this point because time is wasting. Time is money, son.
Okay. Yeah, so you start heading towards you're kind of at the edge of the Sinclair's parking plant. As you start walking in, you can see that the only other dropout
all right, look.
Sorry I keep bringing that up.
That's fine.
Henry McRonald is in the parking lot.
I forgot we named him that. I really did.
I'll never forget. I will remember every single ridiculous name or location that you and Carlos came up with.
I bet you, hold on. I bet you someone's name, if we looked it up right now, someone is named Henry McRonald. I don't know. As soon as I started saying it, I started realizing like, no one's named.
Is that a safe bet, Carlos?
I'm gonna look it up.
Feel good about that?
Henry McDonald always wears the same black hoodie.
Yeah.
The same black hoodie every day. The strings pulled real tight, close against his face. It's just like
All right, that's
his face is peeking out. These square glasses.
Come on, man.
He's gotten out of his car and he's kind of like standing by his trunk, like a thermos of like homemade coffee, and he's kind of like finishing a breakfast sandwich before he goes in to start his shift.
Hank. Over here, dipshit. It's always me. I'm leaning on the open window.
Oh my god, you scared me real bad.
Sup?
I'm Henry. Who's Hank?
Don't worry about it.
Okay. I don't worry about things, so cool.
Hey,
Yeah.
you go to U-Town last night?
Who's asking?
Clearly me.
Oh, no.
Shit. Who else here had been?
I don't know. I'm not friends with many of the people here at work, if I'm being completely honest with you. But, from what I hear, things were pretty subdued. I mean, since the Vanderbilts, and the MacArthurs were out of town, all the parties were happening up in Maple Ridge.
Fuck, man. Fucking Vanderbilt. All right. Okay. Did you hear about any fraternity meetings last night?
I know that there was a heist last night, but like...
Actually.
What?
Tell me about that one.
Oh, apparently Bradley did like a whole thing to steal 3 kegs from one of the U-Town mayor's hideouts.
Some fucking kegs? That's not a heist.
Yeah, he paid me like $20, help him hide them.
$20 for some damn
he's building like a whole stash of like all these different like drugs and drinks and like party materials for his birthday blowout bash.
Bayou
looks over their shoulder to see how close Omo is.
Oh, it's that video of, it's that video of the cat in the distance, and every time you turn around, it's just like a little bit closer.
A little closer. What is Omo now?
I think Omo is definitely close enough that like he's almost in a circle. He's almost in the circle. Like he's just kind of like hanging out, whatever, and really trying hard not to like be the bad cop on this guy. Like being real, like wants to be like
Jesus Christ.
Like he wants to throw the book at this perp so bad. Like,
okay. All right. So just the kegs? No,
I think he
nothing else.
Oh, what did Bradley called it something? He wanted like the world's experience or something. He's trying to get at one of everything, at least for that party, like one of every kind of drug. So he's getting like the weird stuff too.
So what all have you hidden for him?
I just got brought in on like kegs. All the other stuff. I wasn't here to know, and I've been sworn to secrecy about where the stash is, so I was paid $20.
Fuck. I don't have any money on me. Fucking Savannah. Elmo, how much money you got on you?
What? Huh? Me? He starts like trying to fake like he wasn't paying attention. What?
Christ.
How much money I got? I don't know.
Yeah,
like,
how much money you got?
let me check.
Your mom stashes in an immediate, like an emergency $50. You know how backpacks have like sometimes like the hidden back pocket?
Oh yeah.
On the back, you've got an emergency $50 bill that your mom hides there.
Yeah, I pull it out. I break a seal. Another proverb. Hand it to Meow Meow.
Meow pops out, takes it with their teeth, and then comes back in.
I just got one question for this guy.
Jeez. All right.
I like look at the guy, Henry McRonald. Got 2 10s. And then
Let me. Do I got 210? I actually don't. I give you the rest of my breakfast sandwich. With
Yo,
that.
just tell us where the kegs are. We'll call it even.
It's super scary. You might not even want to go there.
You want this $50 or not?
Yeah, no, I do. It's at the
Wait,
guard
the whole
tower.
$50?
It's no, and he snatches it out of your hand. He says, "Okay, it's the guard tower at Valiant High." Oh,
Cool.
God.
I look
All right.
over at Meow Meow. The breakfast sandwich, please.
Bayou just like claps Omo on the shoulders, like, good detective work.
Damn. Well,
He sadly hands you the breakfast sandwich and says, "It's my favorite. He's even got a sesame seed bagel."
Disgusting, man.
give me that.
I'm just saying, treat it with care.
Don't be hiding mysteries on us or secrets.
I'm not mysteries. I have friends.
What?
Bradley thinks I'm enough of a friend to know where his secret's at. Oh no, I betrayed his trust. Wait, let me give you the $50 back.
Thank you.
And
no,
you'll,
you know
you'll
what?
Forget.
Just keep it.
You'll
Just
forget.
keep it.
You'll forget.
I want you to
No,
keep the
take
guilt.
It back.
I
You'll
want the
forget
guilt.
it.
I want you to keep that guilt. I want it
What?
on you. I want you
want
to
me
wear
to
it like a
suffer?
scarlet letter. I want you to
Bayou
hold on to
absolutely
it.
takes the 50.
Bayou's
Waiting
just
for
the
that.
50
Yeah.
in the middle of Omo and Henry arguing. Says,
Thanks, bro.
"Listen, my shift already started. I'm running late. Can you just forget that this ever happened? Because I want to be a best friend for life with Bradley, and I don't want to break his trust because I just finally want to make some more friends. So, I'm finally an adult. I'm 18 now, and I just need like a single friend. So unless you want to be my friend, because I'm not gonna lose him. If Bradley finds out that I fucking narked on him, you gotta forget what I just told you.
Cool. We'll forget.
Thank you.
No harm done.
Thank you.
Bayou pockets the 50.
Yeah, but
Us losers gotta look out for each other.
All right. Well,
We're like the
Bayou's
Breakfast Club.
is leaving. Full leaving.
There's a U-Town concert tonight. I'll be there if you want to come. And that's what Henry says as you leave.
that guy's kind
And-
of growing on me. I mean, he's not-
Bayou gives Omo his money back. It's like, don't give your money to strangers.
Thanks. Folds it up. It's a 20.
Absolutely.
Okay. And so we now cut to
Monopoly
fifth
money.
period. There is a limo waiting outside for Kent and Kaya as fifth period ends. Everyone's like, wow, you get to go, as you're walking out, you're like, whoa, you get to go in this, whoa, that limo's for you. As you're hearing all these like kind of like rumors and gossip around you as you see the driver come and open the door for both
my
of you.
God.
Miss
It's a-
Radini, Mr. Vanderbilt.
Miss Radini, that's fancy.
Thank you. Is this a Mercedes G63?
Stretch, baby.
Oh my goodness! They only have these in Monaco. How did you get one over here?
Oh, you got to Monte Cano.
Oh, God.
What's your
Fav-
name, sir?
Favorite joke of the year. Favorite joke of the year for Kent.
Kent.
Writes it down in a book.
You sign my yearbook? You just put it in there.
Can't
I'm
get a
Jean-Luc.
limo.
John
nice to meet you.
Luke. Oh, two first
Yes,
names.
Jean-Luc Wicks. It's nice.
Uh,
Nice to be in the presence of other esteemed folks.
It's nice to meet you, sir. This is your whip? You take it around the bends?
Yes, it
Do a
is
little
my...
Tokyo drift in this bad boy?
Oh, my God.
I shall drift indeed. Please.
I was just like
enter.
cringing.
And
Oh, they have sparkling juice! And Ken is
Yeah,
so
you-
excited to
You
get
crawl on in, and Portia's sitting near the front. She's got a very pleased look on her face as you two enter, and she says, "Come, sit. I'm so excited to go on this tour."
Yes,
Yeah. So what's the limo for? Like, I mean, aren't like limos for like special occasions? This is just a tour.
My visit is a special occasion.
you have to forgive my companion here. They're not used to such luxuries. It'll acclimate very fast.
Are you a stranger to luxuries, Kaya?
So where are we heading first?
It is up to you. I would love to see anywhere you would have to show me.
Let's go. Let's head over to
The
Bradbury
library.
Circle.
Oh,
They say at the same time.
Bradbury Circle's cool, I guess. We can always hit up the library later. But yeah. Bradbury
I
Circle.
mean, I like the library too, but
Yeah.
I would like to see both circles and libraries.
all right.
Away!
Go horses, go.
I sip on my sparkling Mott's juice because I'm
She just glares at Kent. She's like, did you even ask if we can drink that?
It's a limo. It's there for you to drink, to enjoy.
Yes, help yourselves to the libations or anything else you might need that you find in here.
It's all right.
Thank
It's all right.
you.
Just have a good time, Kaya.
She gets a drink after getting the approval. So where exactly are you from?
Oh, I am from
A lie.
Orleans.
New Orleans. Ooh.
Yeah, I am making an insight check.
If you would like to. Yes.
Can I see what my insight is?
Yes, we get to find out what Kaya's insight is.
New Orleans.
I am from a lie.
Hold on, I fucked up your deck a little. While I'm thinking of dealing cards, are you going to? I'm speaking to you, Kent. Are you going to want to attempt any sort of performance?
I've been to New Orleans before. Oh, going to unlike Kent's making up. He's never left Jenkins. No, he's making up a story about a time where his family took him, and like he's just reciting places word from like a Yelp review. Where he's like, oh yeah, you want to make sure you go on Bourbon Street, but not on a Saturday night. It gets too rowdy then.
Ooh, I got a
Actually, if you go over, yeah.
Kaya, you have a +2 in insight.
Nice.
And if you would like to roll a persuasion or a performance, Kent, I would also let you do that at this time.
That was a bad roll.
I'll do a performance. This is definitely a bit.
Okay,
That's a
then let's
7.
find out what your performance is. I'm very excited to see this because Yes, here we go. You have a +5.
Oh, this Into the Woods is gonna be spectacular.
Oh my
God, your baker's gonna be so good.
It's gonna be so good. How many lines does the baker have? I've never seen Into the Woods. I will by next.
We will watch Into the Woods this week in the Discord. How's that sound?
That sounds good. Yeah.
Okay. So yes. So +5 in the performance of.
Wow.
Oh, Kent's gonna be bad at so many things.
So you have
I
a
see this.
13. So a 13 performance and a 7 insight. Kaya, maybe it's because Kent's being equally weird. So it's harder for you to pick up on the fact that Portia's also being a bit weird because there's just 2 weird people in the room.
Kent keeps talking over her anyway, so it's just like it's grating on Kaya's ears, and it's just
You had beignets? Did you go to Cafe Du Monde? You gotta have the beignets that they have there.
Yes, the beignets. They are so nice.
Is that how they say it now? The beignets?
Yes, in the Orleans.
Oh, beignets.
I took LSD and tripped out for like an hour outside that place just to let everyone know. It's like forever ingrained in my mind.
That's
like
the worst one.
I know I
Wait,
spent
Cafe
like
Du Monde or New Orleans?
in New Orleans.
Okay.
That like the place that's like known, that's right in like that district or whatever. I was just oh man, so out of it. I took a million pictures and they all turned out blurry.
As we're going around, she's less looking at the landmarks outside, and she's more looking at you two. She's just so excited to be in front of you, and she says, "Well, you two, tell me all about yourselves. I want to learn about the average life of a Jenkins resident, and who better to learn from than the very future of the institution itself."
Well, we're not exactly the average people. I mean, we are the best of the class, so wouldn't it make sense to talk to like the people who are kind of the median?
Maybe she wanted the perception of ours from atop the mountain, Kaya. We can see a little more.
You're the only one who lives on top of the mountain.
Oh yes, I'm sorry. That metaphor doesn't pass. You eventually.
Oh, is that your house all the way up there?
That's the estate. Yes.
Okay.
He never calls it the home. It's always the estate.
God damn it.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like home. So Kent, yeah, wasn't expecting that.
I refuse to
it's the estate's up there. It's real nice. At least for Jenkins, if you want our honest opinion, well, I would hate to speak for Kaya here, but Jenkins is boring. You know, this it's a small town with small people thinking small things. You know, it's certainly no New Orleans, I tell you.
So you find Jenkins to be boring. Kaya, do you concur with that?
Well, I mean, there can be interesting things if you know how to search for them.
What are things of interest here in this town?
Well, I mean, there's lots of history. There's lots of strange happenings. I mean, if you like that sort of thing.
You've been talking to Omo. There's nothing strange that happened. The strangest thing was obviously what happened at Valiant High. Truly a tragedy, of course. Who could have seen that coming?
Yes,
my
Valiant
dad.
High. I would like to see that place.
Oh,
We can't really go there. It's not safe.
Yeah.
Especially in a limo.
Special, just a simple drive-by. Would that not suffice?
it's kind of, I have to agree. There's a bit of, it's kind of a no-go zone. There's a bit of radiation permeating out that we're trying to stay avoided of.
We also don't want to get shot, so that too.
Oh, that too. Yes.
Would you mind if we go, but we keep our distance respectably? You'll have to excuse my voyeurism. I am just so curious. I've never been so close to a biohazard incident.
Oh.
I mean, if we keep it like at least a half mile out, we should be okay.
Yeah, right. That seems. Yeah, I'm sure it's fine. We don't have to get too close, and they have caution tape up for a reason. I mean, as long as you've got more Mott's sparkling juice, I can't say no.
Oh my god!
Please enjoy the Mott sparkle juice.
I've finished 3 bottles already.
Please enjoy the Mott Sparkle Juice.
Gosh.
Nope.
It's so weird being like in on it. Because
Yeah.
it's like you're like, all right, I guess I'm playing a dummy.
And so do you? I need to know, Omo, and Bayou. You guys heading straight to Valiant High?
I mean, I already called in to work, so yeah.
All right. So, everyone, all of our great heroes start heading in the direction of Valiant High. However, it is Kent and Kaya who get there first. The limo staying at a respectable
They're in a car.
distance.
It's not a race.
Okay, yes, it is because they're in a car. And that's not me having favoritism. It's just because they're in a car. And as the car, it kind of comes to a crawling halt at the half-mile zone. And there's this big imposing gate around the ruins of Valiant High. Ever since that terrible biohazard incident 18 years ago, this place just hasn't seen any refurbishment, and so you can kind of see the earth that has grown over and began to decay parts of the school. And but it's kind of hard to tell because you are at a distance. And the limo comes to a stop, and you see there's almost like a shine in Portia's eyes as she's taking in Valiant High, and you hear her say, "Wow."
Yeah, it's there.
It's weird that nothing's I guess it makes sense, right? The radiation prevents grass from overtaking the structure, but yeah, it just sits there vacant, just empty.
Do you think you can sense the radiation in the air?
If we had a Geiger counter, maybe.
Yeah. You're right. Sorry, that must have been foolish of me.
Can Kaya do like an Arcana check to see if she can sense the radiation in the air?
Yeah. It was a stretch, but you're my favorite. So
What?
I'm not guys.
Was I just
Hey,
blatant?
this is why we unionize. All right, this is why we unionize. We'll talk about it.
Y'all
Time to
be
find out
honest with me.
Kaya's Arcana score. It's not letting me make it big. Carlos, help.
What?
Double click, shift double
Oh,
click.
try now.
God, if I had a nickel.
It won't let me make it. Won't. TK.
Okay.
Did you just take it away from me?
Katie
Oh,
May.
There it is.
That's okay. You got a +5 in Arcana.
Ooh, nice.
Congratulations. So go ahead and roll your d20.
11 plus 5, so 16.
16's not
Ooh.
bad.
Best roll of the night so far.
Yeah, so Kaya, you sort of like center yourself, your eyes kind of close a little bit as you're trying to like see if you can feel something. And for a second you swear you do. This encroaching, pulsing, energetic draw. Almost this frequency, this vibration, and as you really start to hone in on it, you hear an interruption, the sound. Portia's phone begins to ring. You see Portia pull it out. It's an old-looking flip phone. And she looks down at it, and her eyes kind of grow wide at the name. And she says, "Oh, I must take this. Pardon me. I will step out of the limo real quick, and I will come right back inside." And Jean-Luc comes out and opens the door and lets her out. And you can hear her start talking quietly, and it get quieter and quieter as she walks away from the limo, as you two are left sitting in there alone together.
Why does she have a flip phone when she can afford a limo?
I don't know. You know, here's the thing. Some people, when they have access, they end up being particular. Perhaps you just really like that model and didn't want to upgrade, or, you know, there could be a lot of things. Let's not be so fast to judge, Kaya. We're in someone else's limo right now. We're sipping on their sparkling juice.
I'm just curious. Also, did you feel that?
I mean, yes, the road is unpaved. It's terribly bumpy.
No,
it's
I
not
meant like
good.
the energy, the vibes of this place. It's just weird.
Oh, the vibes of this place. Yes, I felt the vibes, and it wasn't good, man. It was real bad.
I would like at this point, Kent and Kaya, you both have a +2 in perception, you twins, you.
Oh, very fun.
Go ahead and roll me 2 perception checks.
Oh, 14. Yeah.
All right, a 14 and a 15. Alrighty, Omo and Bayou, please tell me what it looks like as Kent and Kaya look out the window of the limo and see you fuckers approaching the forbidden Valiant High.
Bayou is tired, and I never run.
So you are just slowly walking over to this
Just
forbidden
walking. Well, yeah, like I'm not gonna run to a heavily armed derelict high school either.
place. Very fair.
Omo is at first, you know, he gets a little panic and he decides like, okay, if I start zigzagging, he's like, no, that doesn't work. That's like paintball. Like that doesn't work at all. So then he like plays it cool.
As you get closer, Omo, as you start playing it cool, you see Meow Meow kind of like saddle up on your shoulder. This place is intrigued, Meow Meow. Meow Meow looks alert.
Oh yeah. So he's just like, just be cool, buddy. Ice cold. Frosty. Just keep it iceberg.
How do Kent and Kaya react to seeing those two approaching Valiant High?
Are they closer to the school than we are? Like, are they like heading towards?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Which side of the school is the guard tower on, real quick?
We can actually go to that map.
I love maps.
Maps are cool.
Which map?
Oh, well, give me 10 seconds. Don't click on it.
No.
Don't click on it yet.
Yeah, right.
Don't click on it
you know
now.
what's a good? PB Loves Jelly put a great comment in there about how Kaya and Kent had the same perception, but Kaya still beat Kent by 1. I really like. It feels too canon, man. Like it really does. God. As soon as like, yeah, I got a 14, and of course Kaya got a 15. That sounds, yeah. I think Oh yeah.
Sorry, I just think Omo, as he's like walking up, he's already like putting things in his head like, why are the 2 smartest people in school?
Can we see them in the limo?
Oh,
Nah,
we can't?
So the limo has
Oh.
tinted windows or anything?
Oh, gotcha.
The
So we
Mercedes
see a black
G63.
car
Oh, yeah. This is like
that we've never seen before.
the most exciting day in Omo's life. Like, what? Like, who owns that? Why are they here? Obviously, this is a part of it. Like,
Kaya will roll down the window. And be like,
Yeah,
"Oh."
as you begin scheming, the window rolls down. You're about to see who's at the heart of it all. Kaya Radini's on the other side.
Oh my god. It's just like the sparkliest little afro like pokes through the windows.
Just,
Hey guys.
mastermind.
this is like, Omo, buy you. And she just
Shit.
starts waving at them like,
No, they're gonna ruin it.
ruin what? We're just
This
sitting
this
here.
nice time. Guys, leave. What are you even doing? Like
Who's in there?
No, Elmo.
I
Oh.
help myself out the other side.
All right,
Yeah.
well we got work to do.
What do you mean? Yeah, we're
Did you
doing
work
work.
it?
This
And
is
they're
the
gonna
work.
ruin it.
What do you
Wait. No, you're gonna ruin it. We're doing a private tour for someone very
Fuck up.
important.
Bayou, listen. Like, pull Bayou aside. This is it. They're it. We need to question them. We need to take detailed notes, okay?
Yeah. Do you see any kegs in that car?
It's stretched. Why would they have a stretched car? Only to carry stuff in style. Think about it. Why are the 2 smartest people in the school just hanging out in a stretched car?
Because people who are good at stuff get good stuff.
Okay, hear me out. That has nothing to do with anything.
All right, you're right.
It's out. Everyone knows Kent is just was born on a big pile of money and then wiped his butt on that money, and then that money got handed to people in the cafeteria one day as a joke. It's stupid.
I want Kaya and Kent to know that they can almost certainly hear this as they whisper
Like-
amongst themselves.
Did you actually do that, Kent?
You know,
Bayou was like looking
be
over
real.
Almost shoulder at the guard tower and just like,
in 6th grade, we had some wacky ideas for pranks, and so someone said, "Oh, Ken, I bet you wipe your butt with
That
money,"
is
and I
so
was
Okay,
like,
as
Oh,
Kent starts
maybe.
to say this, we can move to the Valiant High map. I'll take a note over there.
So gross.
As you are
glazing
glancing at Valiant High,
ooh, spooky.
you see that it's not really a guard tower. You don't really know what the frick Henry was talking about. It's literally just like a guard station along the fence that seems to block out everything else.
Cool. Is this
But
a pothole?
It is.
All right, well, how about this, Omo? Why don't you keep them distracted and question them, and I'll go investigate further.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Oh God, I wish we had a handshake right now in this moment.
You know what? Workshop it, and we'll get back to it. Fucking nerd.
Yo, Poindexters.
I was like, I'm not a nerd. They're nerds.
So
My
I'm
name's Kaya. You know that.
Yeah, hey, what's going on, Kaya? Hey, what's up, Kent Butwood? Anyways, I've been having a lot of trouble with my homework lately, okay? Hear me out. And I kind of need you guys to help me with that since you're the biggest brainiacs, butt wipes in the entire world.
You start walking away as this is all being said. And Omo,
according
you're
to
about
plan.
to launch into this like really convincing bruise.
Can I?
When you feel a lightness on your shoulder and then a skittering down your back of your backpack. As Meow Meow scales down your feet and onto the ground. Meow Meow is on the move. Do you stay in the conversation or do you see what Meow Meow's up to?
God, I would look down to see what he's
Okay.
doing.
Yeah, so you look over, you're trying to be in this ruse and your eyes get kind of distracted. you see that there, as you know, Bayou, you're pretty much you're navigating around the pothole to get to the guard tower, and as you're like reaching the guard tower, you look into the plot hole, the plot hole, none of those yet, and you look into the pothole, and you see almost this green shine, this green glowing, this unearthly green stone radiating light, just a small little pebble in the bottom of this pothole. But you only get to see it for a few seconds because Omo, you watch Meow Meow skitter down into the pothole, and immediately eat the glowing rock.
Oh my God, no.
Oh man. I'm basically explaining the scene from Good Will Hunting, trying to get them to figure that out.
Okay.
I'm basically just like
we walk behind them
on
like,
the
follow
ground.
me. Yeah.
Yeah.
On the ground, kind of like, okay, and then it's string theory. Hey, meow meow. And
it's just in one bite, this glowing ethereal stone that had caught all of your eyes is gone as Meow Meow.
Oh no, you gotta get that guy to a vet now. That's
You don't think I know that? You don't think I know?
That's
I'm
radiated,
running
dude.
up to him.
The rock.
Yeah, and I think the
it's
running
glowing.
starts to startle him, and you see Meow Meow like look up, and Meow Meow's eyes are like glowing a little bit. Meow Meow looks up
Don't do it.
Oh,
Don't
that's
do it.
not
Don't do it.
good.
You
and
better
runs.
stay
It runs through the fence.
Oh no.
Oh, dude.
And with Meow Meow running through the fence, that is where we are going to end tonight's session of Generation Fantasy.
Very fun.
Like,
That's
killed
the
his
first
pet.
one.
Love
Oh.
it. Love it.
We did it. We did it. Thanks for tuning into the first episode of Generation Fantasy. If you want to learn more, you can go to generationfantasy.com to see not only all of our world building materials, but perhaps an in-universe conspiracy blog called Frame 352. I think it's pretty cool, and you should too. Besides that, you can catch me every Friday, this Friday and every Friday after that. If you want to come see what my prep routine looks like for this little campaign, you can come hang out with me, and we'll scheme together. That's every Friday on my Twitch channel, OK Katie May. But for now, I'm gonna go around and I want to hear about everybody and where we can find and support all of you, because as we just proved for the last 3 hours, we are very fun and cool and good at our jobs. So I am going to start in backwards order. Solani, tell us about you.
Hi, I'm Solani. I'm at Mistress First on Twitter and Twitch, and you can find me DMing for Plot Hunters on Saturday evenings at the Plot Hunters Twitch channel.
All right. Who's going next? It's Masood.
Hey guys, I'm Masood. You can find me on Instagram and Twitter at Marudboy, MAHRUDBOI. And here's what I got going on in the week. Sundays, I do Rivals of Waterdeep over on the Rivals of Waterdeep Twitch channel. We're also hosted on D&D, so whatever's easier to find, you can find us. Tuesday, I'm here with these wonderful folks playing Generation Fantasy as we're going into this fantastic world where everyone gets to hate on their favorite / worst new character, Kent Vanderbilt. God, it's so much fun to play, and I love that you all hate him. It's very exciting. And then Wednesday nights, I'm really excited about this. Roll20 is sponsoring and working with Evil Hat Productions to put on a Monster of the Week campaign run by myself as GM and with my buddies from Stir Friday Night, America's longest running comedy troupe, all Asian comedy troupe based right here in Chicago. We've got a lot of notable alumni, including Danny Pudi, Mary Sohn, and the Oscar-nominated Stephen Yoon, and eventually one day Masood Haq. But yeah, we just play these games together. We're having a blast. We're kicking off the Monster of the Week campaign set in a version of Chicago where things go bump in the night. And ooh, it's gonna be good. It's very, to borrow a phrase from the GM that you just watched crush this last session, it's good soup. It's good soup. It's got sauce, and it's all those things that need to be liquid consumption.
Is soup a good thing? I thought soup was a bad thing.
The soup,
Soup
good?
is sad.
Oh,
Yeah,
soup's
soup is sad.
Yeah, it's
there'll be
soupy.
sad stuff.
It's
There'll be
sauce.
good
You want
stuff. It's
sauce, right?
You want sauce.
You want
we got
sauce.
sauce, and there might be some
Yeah,
sauce.
are the kids into soup these days?
You got it,
My
Carlos.
fellow
Carlos, you're
youths.
so hip.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I don't want to be like Mr. Soup over there.
Oh,
Speaking of hip replacements, Carlos.
Hey, what's going? What's going? I can't bounce back from that. What's going on, everyone? My name's Carlos. You can find me on all social media under Carlos Crits, like it says right there. What do I have going on? Adventuring Academy just came out today. I on Dropout.tv. It's on the last episode of the Unsleeping City, Chapter 2. This time it's with all the production team, which was really cool. I got to do a really cool sit down with the production team and talk about all the little Easter eggs that went on while making that season, which is, I don't know, if you're a geek like me, it's really, really cool. But other than that, this is the only thing I have in my life. Please come hang out. It's fantastic. We put a lot of work into it. There's a lot of other cool things. This is just the tip of the iceberg of what we have, of all the cool little transitions and stuff. There's going to be a lot more doodads and stuff on screen as the season progresses. So yeah, hang out with us on Discord. That's something I should put on here too. Yeah,
our Discord. If you go onto our Twitter right now, you can get to our Discord, but we'll also be updating our website with a Discord link in a few days. We were trying to be exclusive, but yes, if you want to hang out with us, maybe talk about the show in chat, we can do that too. And I'll get to the big spiel in a moment. But first, I'd like to hear about the resident baddie, TK Johnson.
Hello, it's me, TK. Is my mic on this time?
It is.
It's me, TK. I am doing the notes, and I'm so sorry.
Get those notes.
What are we supposed to? I write spooky stories on the internet. If you like spooky stories, then you can read them at my website, tkjwrites.com, or you can follow me on Twitter, TK Joins the Fray. I'm really just doing this right now. Maybe I'll go back to doing Spooky Saturday. In April, I'll be coming back with the Cluniverse, doing 10 Candles with Lisa and Friday and Eugenio. It'll be a great time. I will be a player in that as well. I'm taking a break from GMing for a little while since I GM'd professionally for 2 years straight, and I am tired. That's it.
Relax. You earned it.
And I've been
Dad.
Katie May. KM the DM. Thanks for joining us for this incredible session. Real talk moment. Hey, look at us. We're 5 indie creators trying to make a good product, make a cool story, tell good stories together. But we don't do like advertising money. We don't have any of that clout, and so we need friendship instead. So if you would take a second to maybe tell one of your friends about this show, it's starting. They don't got any catching up to do. They've missed one episode. You can fill them in.
There's a website, right?
There's a website where
Guys.
there's a recap is gonna live. It's gonna be so easy.
Guys, go to is the website up now where the people can go to it?
Yes,
It
it's there
technically
now.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go to the website, look at all the information. Like if you're a conspiracy person, if you like taking notes and looking up things and like reading into it, go to the website, check out the Discord. Like, yeah, sorry, Katie, but I love the website. It's fantastic.
And
you guys did such a good
Well,
job.
thanks.
The
I
fact
just
that you have
finished
2
revamping it.
entrances. Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. And that's the thing, is like we're really proud of the work that we're doing, and we're all good friends who love doing good
Yeah.
work. And that's cool. But we also need some help and some support. And so any way you can offer and provide that, we greatly appreciate. Right now, all we're asking is for you to tell a dear friend.
Yeah.
And that would mean the world to us.
And
so
enjoy the Discord. I love the channel. So we have a channel of our just our chat with each other.
yeah, no one else can talk.
No one else can, like, there's a bunch of channels on the Discord, obviously,
Yeah.
where we interact and stuff like that. But there's one channel that is just pretty much like our private DMs. That
It's just our group chat.
It's a group chat that we made public. So that's like, if I was watching a show, I would love that. Like, that would be something that I'd be like, oh, I gotta watch that. But they could react, right? Like, they could add, like, they
Oh,
could,
yeah.
like,
You can add react.
That was the first time I was like, what? Like, because I really thought it was a private thing within it, and then I did my new stand-up bit.
Oh,
about
is
the
that
word
why you did it? I was
spangle.
like,
and I was like, whoa, and I was like, oh, okay, this is public.
Oh no! Now everybody knows about my hot spangle bit.
No one do stand-up. No one do stand-up about the word spangle and its purpose in the English
So
dictionary.
good.
Fucking called it. Nobody.
I
touched
called it. Okay.
And
Jesus
so,
Christ.
yeah, that's been us. If you missed any of the episode, you can always catch them the next day, right, Carlos?
Yes. Yeah.
The next day on Roll20's YouTube channel. As always, thank you, Roll20, for sponsoring this episode.
Yes.
We appreciate your love and support of this very beautiful art form, and also you employing me. That's pretty
Also, didn't it look so easy to handle all of our virtual tabletop needs? How the maps looked so great just through a browser. Like,
I did make that map in Dungeon Draft. Shout out to Dungeon Draft. It's
Dungeon Draft. But man, it loaded real fast.
It loads so fast. Do you see how that card dealing system worked for all that stuff? I think we're gonna tell a really dang good story together, guys.
It's gonna be good.
And this is only the start. And so, but guess what? We're gonna see you here next week, and we're gonna find out what's in Valiant High, what did Meow Meow just eat, and who's gonna become friends first. That one's my favorite question.
Bye.
Bye. See you next week.